Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now. It's time to stretch and fetch. See what's cooking at our refreshment counter. You'll find your favorite foods and beverages, plus many new goodies to tempt your appetite and add to your evening's pleasure. Everything's the finest quality. So treat yourself now. Nine minutes to go to showtime. Popcorn, rich with hot melted butter. All kinds of candy. Sparkling soft drinks. Steaming hot coffee. Steamed or grilled hot dogs. Crispy hot fresh French fries. Eight minutes to go to showtime.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those, and 1 of those, and 5 bars of these, and a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white puffy material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn. Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
Seven minutes to go to showtime. Hot popcorn, just popped. Fresh roasted peanuts. How about a pizza? None better anywhere. Sizzling hamburgers grilled to your taste. We've a large assortment of freshly made sandwiches. Six minutes to go to showtime.
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted it.
This mountain is reserved for patrons of drive-in theaters.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar, like soft drinks, hot dogs, good hot coffee, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron of this drive-in.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Minutes to go.
Hello there. gives the demonstration of my new invention, the Goodies Machine. Special for patrons of this drive-in, the machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at our snack bar, just waiting for you. Mmm.
4 minutes to go to showtime.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can...
But yeah, I'm just going to do literally just a watch along stream. I haven't done one of those in ages. I sort of really hit put off doing any of those for a long time. I just got tired of it. I think we've done like sort of watch along things, but not a watch along stream, if you know what I mean. Like we'll occasionally just pop up and go, oh, done with the game for today. We'll watch a couple vids. But there's like a fully dedicated watch along. I haven't done it since I've retired. Sorry, just tidying up the desk a wee bit. It is a mess. it's there. Cool. Just trying to find where everything is. Mostly I need that. The dirty, dirty vape. So, we'll return to a more deadly premonition. Oh God, I don't know when. I guess next week will be deadly premonition. It depends how many streams I squeeze in next week. I guess is a real question. Because next week I want to do. It really depends. It really comes down to whether or not when I go into work tomorrow, my boss says you can take Monday off. Oh, sorry, not Monday off. Wednesday off. Because I want to do a special stream for the birthday. And I know I'm being broadcast to everybody in the world at the moment and chat on, which is probably justified. At this point, I probably deserve it. But yeah, next Wednesday is the big day where I feel like my life is collapsing down around me because I'm old and past my best and have never accomplished anything. So I'm going to dance the pain away by doing a Just Dance stream. And other than that, we're going to just watch some random shit to feel less pain in our lives. How about that? Including the drunken pervert that is Walk With Me Tim. But we are going to start with The Price is Right. So I can feel like even worse about myself because I haven't got all these fancy cars and houses and statues of the thinker and all that shit. What is life without torturing yourself, really?
Tonight, these four people need to compete for the prizes of a lifetime.
I need to, like, we've watched pretty much every episode at this point. Well, every episode's online.
Blue Liquid Whisk for family wash. Because it's a liquid, Whisk gets all your clothes beautifully clean and
So I'm never sure. We found one last night that we never watched before.
now your host on The Price is Right.
It's becoming more and more impressive. It's Mr. Bill himself. But how you doing, Mr. Lurk?
Before we do
What?
anything else, let me tell you, we got something unusual.
Are we
Starting
gonna
next
say?
week, you folks at home are going to have a chance to become a contestant right here on stage.
You have a
in the
contestant.
Fabulous
You
Price
can.
is
You have the
Right
opportunity to become a
sweepstakes.
contestant.
All you're going to need
you,
is a postcard. I
right
can't
there.
tell you any more about it now, but it's simple and easy, and anyone can win. And we're starting it next week, so be with us. Now then, let's go over here. Say hello to our bargain
You can be
hunter.
on the
Here's
show.
our new champion. He won it last week, Mr. Don Bronner, a student from Balboa, California.
He's a student?
This is his second week. He's won for a total of
Looks old enough to be my granddad.
$7,971. Welcome back, Don.
Thank you.
Oh,
Don, let's recap. What'd you win last week?
Well,
Have
I won
a drink.
furniture, and I won a piano, and a two-man submarine.
a two-man submarine, as you do.
And all the little kids in the neighborhood are knocking on my door and saying, "Mr. Bronner, can I have a ride?"
In your submarine?
So I'll be taking
I hope it's
a
a
ride.
submarine.
Bring their own aqualung. Let's say hello to Mrs. Sylvia.
And he
Passman,
went to
housewife
find the
from
Titanic,
Woonsocket, Massachusetts.
and that's
What
last
brings
we
you
heard
to
of
New
him.
York, Sylvia?
Well, Bill, when I first
This
got married,
is
we didn't have
a
time
classic
to find
Kiwi
an
drink.
apartment except in 2 days.
L
We didn't have a
and P.
honeymoon.
It
And
has
here
P
on
in
my
it,
first honeymoon after being married 12
which is
and a half
everyone's
years.
favorite.
You mean you spent your original honeymoon looking for an apartment, huh?
Right.
Well, I'm glad you found one anyway.
I am,
Let's
too.
say hello to Mr. Neil Norland, the beauty shop operator from St. Paul, Minnesota.
Oh,
You
yeah,
married,
he
Neil?
looks like he runs a beauty shop. What a
Praise the
stud.
audience. I have 3 great kids at home, Patricia, Barbara, and Jim, and they've got their fingers crossed. Here's for it, kids.
Well, good. Let's keep them doing that. And finally, Mrs. Ruby
Shin, you
Schroeder,
could
Schrader.
Schroeder.
shred cheese
a
on.
housewife from Dayton, Ohio. Ruby, do you have any children?
Yes, I do, Bill. I have 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls.
All
They're
right,
home.
now we've met everybody, and what do you say we get
What
on
was she
with the
about to
game?
say?
Before we start, I'd like to give each of you one.
Why did you interrupt her? I'm not resting
until
until I find out what she's going to say.
Right here. All right, let's play the prices right. You know how it works. You bid for the merchandise we present.
I think she's just
You
gonna
go as
insult
high as
him.
you like. You stop whenever you like. goes to the one who bids the
Make
highest
fun of him for
without
having
going
polio, which
over.
was
Now, I know
that's
you've probably all
disgusting.
been wondering about those 3 wine barrels that are sitting on stage. So here come our 3 girls right
we've
now
seen,
to show
yeah, we've
you what they
seen
are.
this
Don
prize a
Pardo
few
to
times. I think we
describe
have
the
seen this
first
episode
item
before,
going
but
up
this
for bid
prize
on The Price is Right. Donald?
has been on
Television,
multiple times.
hi-fi, and record cabinet. The first barrel contains an RCA Victor portable 17-inch TV set. The campaign is sport-about model with built-in telescoping antenna. The second barrel.
Sorry, I'm just
contains
laughing
a
like how
hi-fi
vintage it
unit
is. It's
equipped with a 4-speed
obviously,
record changer, 12-watt amplifier, and a 12-inch
but it's just
speaker
amusing
on
to
the
see
side.
that shit.
The third barrel has
Who's gonna
record
remember
storage
that?
space to complete
Who's gonna
this
remember when
unique
TVs had
custom-made
aerials?
trio of home entertainment. All made
The
of solid oak
age
with
group that
solid
remembers that
brass
shit is
fittings.
becoming less and
Price
less and
Authority,
less.
Farmer Furniture Company, New York, and RCA Victor, Camden, New
My
Jersey.
TV still has an
Thank you,
aerial.
Don and ensemble. Mr. Bronner, as usual, we start with the champion, so open it anywhere you want, sir. We'll have
It's all
$50
digital
minimums
now,
that
like-
needn't concern you.
I love it.
Start
I
right
love
at
it.
the minimum at
Okay,
$50.
$50 it is. Miss Katzman, to you.
100.
$100 to Mr. Norland.
I bid 200.
$200
I think these are
to Mrs.
relatively
Schroeder.
cheap,
250.
So we're back to you, Mr. Bronner. You're at 50, tops 2.5.
so it's a
I
shit
have a lot of
price.
records to play. I, could
I
use
want,
those. I think
I want houses. I want
$300 to Miss Katzman.
trips around the world.
Say 550.
I want
550, Mr. Norland.
insane jewelry.
You go 6 without batting an eye, Miss Schroeder.
We want real
650.
prices.
Mr. Bronner, we're back to you. You're at 3.
740.
740 and minimums are 50, Miss Katzman. Comes here with you, sir.
What is freeze?
849.
I was waiting for somebody to be
$849 is the bid.
a
Mr.
dick.
Norland,
900, Bill.
you say 900, and thank you for evening it out. Miss Schroeder, you're 650. Top is 900.
I was waiting for somebody to do it where it was
950.
just a random number in it.
Mr. Bronner, you're
It's
740.
not gonna be
950 is
950.
top. This is your last bid.
I'm going to stop right here.
Okay. Miss Katzman, you're 849. Top is 950.
I think
This
he
is
got
your
it.
final bid.
I'll freeze.
Mr. Norland, you're 9. Top is 950. And
Did
this is
it
the final
buzz
bid.
before?
1,000.
Even 1,000 and it's over. All right, done.
There's no way it's a thousand. It's just a shitty barrel with a shitty TV.
$849, $1,000 even, and $950. They're the bids.
You don't get the
There on
records.
your screen right now are the 3 barrels. Take a good look at them. Television, record player, and record storage. Actual retail price. $1,659.
Well, let me fucking stupid then, Jesus.
It goes to you.
We got that one.
I vaguely oh, got the bonus. I vaguely remember it being
Now, Mr.
cheaper.
Nordland, those
Maybe they
barrels
added
originally were made to hold Italian
an extra
wine.
channel.
So you can pick up all the Italian wine you want when you take
Space
your vacation
Asshole.
in Italy. You and your wife will fly
Here's a
away
question,
to
'cause I only
World
played
Airlines
those
aboard a Boeing Intercontinental jet, round-trip economy
two-ish,
flight, 6.5 hours
maybe
non-stop
one round. I can't even remember how many
from
rounds of
Brussels,
space
the
I
heart
played.
of Europe, and then
On
on
stream.
to
I think it
a
might have
week
just
stay in
been.
Naples at the Excelsior
It was like
Hotel in double-room
one
accommodation
ended
for
and I
private
started
staff.
another.
And to help you, sir, get along in Italy, we're going to give you your
Have
first
they
Italian
added any
lesson,
new
of the
songs
day.
to Space Station 14?
You ever studied Italian?
I'm pretty good at speed.
Because it's the RoboCop theme.
Take a good look
It was
over
Space
there at the
Arsehole.
items on your left. There is a trailer, a safe containing a dog, a gown, a trailer, a safe containing $500, and if you will look at our monitor here on the stage, you'll see
safe
that
containing a
something
dog?
was too big to get into the theater, a swimming pool. Now,
Yeah, it's
I'm
just-
going to give you
What?
the Italian word for each of these items, and if you can remember the Italian word I give you, you will win.
Yeah, you
that
need to add a new
particular
song.
item.
They
Is that
need to
understood?
add,
Now, right now, I do not speak good Italian at all. As a matter of fact, I speak none. So we looked around for an expert Italian linguist, and, you know, we found him right here in our old group, our old and own group. It is our
old
master
group.
carpenter of the theater, Colonial, here in New York, Mr. Charlie
Space
Gallo.
Assholes from a
Charlie, will you
podcast?
come on
I-
out, please? There he is. Hi, Charlie. Good.
He's definitely in the mob. I looked it up ages ago. 'Cause it sounds so much like a Tenacious D song.
Where you were from originally in Italy.
Is that a Tenacious D song that I've never heard of?
And you've been here for a while,
But it's
though.
like There's some random dickhead.
Oh, that long, good.
No, not qui, ma dopo venite d'Italia.
Oh, grazie, Charlie, grazie.
The BPL surveys extra storms.
Charlie's going to read these words for you
I
as I
haven't
show
played
them
it
to you,
since
Mr.
that stream,
Norman,
so I haven't been
understand?
whitelisted
Now,
yet.
first I'm going to show you the first word up here. You're going to have to remember it. The word in English is dog, and in Italian, would you pronounce it, Charlie?
Cane.
Cane. Got that? Down it goes, and remember...
We have
the
seen this. He
English
doesn't
word
remember a
is
single one of
gown.
these.
The Italian word... Vesta, says Charlie. Vesta goes away. The English word is...
Well, it's not
trailer,
gown. Vesta's
Charlie.
dress.
Hot dog, that's good. Take a good look at that, Mr. Norman. And the word for safe...
Passaporte.
Passaporte. Thank you, Charlie. Now, wait a minute. And the word... Oh, you do this well. For pool...
Pisciana.
Pisciana, huh? That's pool. All right, now, Charlie is...
He's not here. We've seen this before. He doesn't remember a
Take me
single
with, we
fucking
always
one
say
of
in
these.
Italian,
You think?
Donachey. Donachey.
Donachey.
You think you'd like your text would be just remember one? Like the only one I want.
He said Donachey. All right, that's good.
The only one I
Now,
want
then, Mr.
is
Nordland,
the
can you
pool.
give me the Italian word for gown? We'll start right there. You're going for the
So
gown,
you just
of course.
remember that. Remember.
Don't anybody help now, please.
Vista.
Because you're unfair to the other contestants.
No, Bill, I can't.
All right, well, forget that, and I'll tell you, it is Vesta. You don't have the gown. Can you give me the Italian word for dog, sir?
Cane.
Oh, my brother-in-law, Tom Ferrer, is Italian. Where are you, Tom?
At home.
Think of anything for dog?
No, I can't, Bill.
All right, the word for that
Matter of
is
fact, I can tell you,
cane.
I can't remember
Can you think
any
of the word for safe? That was
Casaforte.
sort of an easier one, I think. 2 words, I'll give you that. Shh, don't help, please, ma'am, because you're unfair to the rest of the contestants. The totals count.
No,
Like
Bill,
how?
I can't.
How?
It's tough,
Why haven't you
forte,
tried?
Trailer.
What a
This
dickhead.
is a tough one. I have trouble with this, too. Can you do that?
I
am
can't remember
sorry.
that, Tom.
Roulette and pool. Can you do that one? That was the last one you saw.
They have all disappeared.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just don't
I'm
remember
sorry,
any of
Mr.
them, Bill.
Nolan.
Thank you for the
It is
opportunity.
Piscina.
And I am terribly sorry, but better luck next time, and there are a lot of things...
Yeah, next
coming
time.
up
The
before
next
we're-
time that
That
you
was a
happen to
pretty
be
good try there.
on a
And I know
quiz
the
show or
foreign
on a
languages are pretty difficult things to cope with.
game show where you have to guess prices of random things.
Well, you still got all the other stuff you want, and that's
The only one I
okay.
didn't remember
It's better
was
than trying to
trailer.
take one out of a barn door. Now, if everyone will take a look at the draperies way over there on the left, here's our next item going up for bids on the price.
But as I say, like, surely your tactic would be, okay, at least get one. If you remember any other ones, that's a bonus. But like, fuck, I really want the trailer. Just focus on that, focus on that, focus on that. I didn't remember the trailer, in all honesty, but Roulette or whatever it was.
Equipped with white sidewall tires, fender mirrors, cold
Just
start,
remember one.
reserve fuel tank, and automatic
That's
transmission.
all you have to
It
do.
has a deluxe heater and radio and a luxurious interior of hand-rubbed
I was wondering where I should
African
point
walnut
the
and
camera.
prime British leather.
Where's the most
adjustable
appropriate
armrests,
place? At my
and
ass.
broadloom carpeting.
I don't know.
This magnificent Rover 3-liter is yours if the price is right. Price Authority. The Rover Motor
I need to put
Company
more
of
stuff, and I also
North
need to
America Limited,
start
New York.
putting stuff on this wall. I know you can't see it, but usually when I post the picture to promote stream, I'm taking a photo from this angle. So I need to start putting stuff on that
And
wall.
we're going to ask for an opening bid of at least
I've got tons and tons of
$2,000.
posters,
You
but I
may
just don't know
open
what-
higher if you want. That's your prerogative.
What are the ones I really want hanging?
2,000.
All right, minimums will be 100. There's no reason why you can't bid over that if you want. Mr. Nordman.
You bid 2,000?
I like the Last of Us one a lot, so I'm happy with that. That's a poster someone drew
5 seconds, Mr. Nordman.
for me.
2,100.
2,100, Ms. Schroeder.
2,200.
22,
Back to the
Mr.
Future one
Nordman.
there, which I
Oh,
like.
I'd like to take that right back to Balboa.
Mudhoney, not Mudhoney, Mother Love Bone reprint.
I'll go to...
I've actually got Pokemon
2,800.
28, Ms.
promo poster there.
There's no minimums on this bill.
$100 minimum.
There's a
I think I've got some other, like, interesting ones somewhere.
Thingamajig.
Yes, it does.
It says. And his bid is
28.
I've got a lot of, one, sorry, on that side, this one
30.
is the
Mr.
original
Nordman, you're 2,100.
movie theater poster
Ms. Schroeder,
for
you're
Emmanuel,
$3,000.
the smutty movie. I got a bunch of, like, smutty movie ones I want to
Yeah?
put up as well.
what is it, 3,000?
Most of us are finding it interesting, like the fact that at one point in time, I guess we kind of put some smutty films in cinemas. But back in the day, it was like far more common.
I'll go to
There's much bigger shit today to
$3,875.
so much smut these days. We put smut in the movie theater
$39.75.
really frequently.
$39.75. Miss Schroeder, you're at 35. Mr. Norland froze back there away.
All free. All free.
Okay.
You only really get smut in
$39.75.
like specialist movie theaters. By that I mean like indie films are probably the only ones that really smutty films these days.
Where are we? 4,100.
Okay, that's good enough. 4,100, Miss Katzman. You're $39.75.
And that's really going to be dedicated to the specialist cinemas. Back then, stuff went into any cinema.
44.
Have
44, Miss Katzman. You're 43.
disgusting, filthy smut
46.
in your local
I'll go up to
shopping mall.
$4,850.
Miss Katzman.
The good old days, as I like to call it. I already forgot what they're bidding on.
$49.50.
Mr. Bronner.
When you're when it's down to two of you, you surely should be freezing, right? Or just go high. Go like
What's the top now?
as high as you think it possibly
$49.50.
is.
And my bid is what?
To like block them out.
$48.50.
5 seconds, please.
I'll go to $5,000.
No.
5,000. I have to go over 5,000.
Yeah. $49.50 is minimum.
So you have to go 5,005.
Minimums of 100. That would be 100.
Or 5,050. Sorry.
Yes, that'd be $5,050.
$5,050. Good. Miss Katzman, to you.
$5,150.
Mr. Bronner, your choice again.
Seriously, you just got to do this forever. Oh, thank God.
$5,050. Top is $5,150. This is your last bid.
I'll go 5,500.
Miss Katzman, you're 51.
There you go.
This is your last.
Thank you. People are still saying higher.
5 seconds, please, Miss Katzman.
I have no idea. Okay, it's a nice car.
The bid is 55 now.
We've seen this episode before. I cannot remember. I'd be terrible price strike contestant.
The bids are $5,500.
I'd go on and go, I remember this.
$5,150. 21 for a
You
low.
pooted?
And $3,500. There's your Rover right in front of you.
Have this
3
poot.
liters. What a beautiful car. I wouldn't mind winning it myself.
How are you doing, MSK?
And here's the actual retail price. It is. Look at this and watch these prices. $5,000.
I haven't really heard anyone say poot at all. She got it. Until I started watching friend of the channel, Pretty Hippie. She says it all the fucking time. Have this poot.
A division of Universal Control Incorporated. Now we're ready with the name of the winner of the house showcase. We showed it to you for 3 weeks. Now here are the official prices of the items.
Oh, we actually do get to see this one. I think this is the one we saw last night.
All right, Bill, in first, the Flintcoat Storybook Home, its price $27,500. Second, the Barker Lounger, priced at $232.50.
No, it's a different one, but the same house, or same style house.
$225. Fourth, the Mice in Perfume, its price $30. Fifth, the set of the World Book Encyclopedia, retailing for $170. And finally, the jewelry collection.
House in Florida.
All adding up to a grand total of
3 bedrooms.
28.
House had 3 bedrooms, an indoor swimming pool, a large living room, a large what do you call a space, like non-living, like kind of like a living room, like playroom, not conservatory, I can't think of the fucking word, parking, and a large kitchen. I don't know how many bathrooms, I don't think they mentioned, but all that for $27,000, so $270,000 in today's money. I don't know how much it would cost now, but it definitely feels like I think something's gone wrong.
The price of the entire house.
I think you paid a lot more than $2,700 for that now. $270,000 now.
The actual price of the entire house showcase. The winner is Mrs. Leo Siegenthaler, 13351 Southeast 137th Place.
We can go find her.
Washington.
I presume you use these as holiday homes, right?
Arrangements for you to receive all the items in the house showcase will, of course, be made immediately. Now, Is there any one of you at home would like to be a contestant on the show? Well, you can
Me?
be a contestant
Hey.
and also win a fabulous prize in the new
Hey.
exciting Price is Right sweepstakes, which will start on next week's show.
Oh,
Be sure to
let's
join
wait till
us
next
then
week.
For
Damn.
full details, I think you'll find it exciting.
Damn.
Everybody get set. Take a look over there to your left, and here's our next one going up for bids on tonight's Price is Right.
A beautiful dining room. An elegant grouping from the Met's all-province collection of French provincial furniture, handsomely designed with a weathered cherry finish.
Looks
It
nice.
includes a large oval table with 2 leaves, 6 side chairs, and 2 armchairs. The impressive 2-piece break front has elegant bevel plate glass
Do you get a
doors
plate?
above, antique brass hardware, and finely carved legs on the base. There's a matching buffet with
They're
storage
the only
doors
things
and
that finally
cabinets.
craft legs on the
And
stage.
June is showing a charming serving
chairs have
cart
very nice
to
legs,
complete this 13-piece grouping, which will be yours for the best bid. Price Authority, J.L. Metz Furniture Company Incorporated.
I can't
Hammond,
imagine this is that
Indiana.
much either.
Thank you, Don and ladies. Mr. Nordland, we're going to begin with you. It's going to be a one-bid item. You have to hit it the first time. I'll give you a little more thinking time than the rest of the folks because you have to start it.
Yourself.
Okay.
One bid for everything you see there except the, you know, the decoration, the pictures and stuff like
Who is
that.
starting again, Bill, please?
You are, Mr. Nordland. Unfortunately for you, one bid and one bid only. on
2
all 13
7
pieces. 5
2,700.
seconds now, Mr. Nordland.
$5,500.
Miss Schroeder,
Fuck
over,
off.
under, anywhere.
Are you even trying?
$4,000.
Mr. Bronner, we have bids of 4,000
Get the
and
fuck out of the
5,500.
studio.
I'll bid,
$1.
I'll bid,
Do it. Do it. Do it.
2,900.
Miss Katzman, 29.
2,900 is
4,000,
close to what I was thinking.
5,500.
But they're all going to overbid.
I'll say
$1.
1,000.
Okay, it's done. Bidding's
At
over.
least you did
Bids
that.
are $2,900.
Points to her
$1,000
for
the
doing
low, $5,500 for the high.
She
and
could have won that
$4,000.
$1.
And admittedly, it was a tough job asking
That'd
you
be
to bid
fun.
on a single bid like that, but time made us do it. The actual retail price. Take a look at it.
I like that time ending because they fucked around with the
$2,172, Mrs. Katzman.
2,100. So I would have bid over.
Well, there you go. You got a bonus.
I was waiting for the bonus.
Miss Katzman,
You could
before
tell
your
that was
guests
bonus.
go
He was
into
giggling
dinner,
to
we
himself.
want you to have them stop at this bonus. Look over there to your left, an elegant bar. That's a beautiful custom-designed canopy bar
They're
by
just
Willow and
speed
Reed
running this
in
in. There's a bar.
rattan and white birch.
Great.
It has a colorful striped canopy, a white formica countertop, and 6 stools upholstered in bright orange nubby fabric. There they are.
Quickly just
And
bring out chairs. Go, go, go.
after
It doesn't
dinner,
matter where you place
you
it.
can enjoy this bonus. Watch the turntable, a billiard table.
Fuck.
That's the Brunswick anniversary model, a full-size
This stuff is just
regulation design
dumb.
Used for championship tournaments, styled in natural walnut with aluminum trim by the Brunswick Corporation.
Like, I know it's
Chicago,
not.
Illinois,
They've given
and
away
it's
more
completely
crazy
equipped with deluxe
bonuses
accessories.
before.
It's all yours, the table, the bar, the dining room.
There's still something so dumb about, like, oh, you won this. Oh, fuck it, just take a bar and a billiard
All right,
table as well.
everybody take a look over there.
Why
to your
not?
immediate
You have
left.
room in
see
your
Jim
house.
Ferguson standing there. Watch
You
it
aren't using
closely.
that spare
And
room.
here is our final item to go up for bids on tonight's Price is Right.
Take a fucking car while you're at it.
5-carat diamond ring.
I think
A dramatic
this is the
gem
one
in a
where
classic mounting executed by Johnston Jewels.
I think even I might have been happy that I pissed off.
And now,
I said
June
these
will
are
give you a
really,
chance
really
to
expensive,
examine it carefully.
and this isn't.
This exquisite ring consists of an
A lot of the
extremely
jewelry they have on
large
this is
round diamond, perfectly
fucking
cut,
stupidly
and weighing
expensive.
5 carats, .35. It's accented by a tapered baguette diamond on each side, and all is
Like,
set in a custom design.
this doesn't make sense expensive.
Platinum. This fabulous diamond ring is yours if the price is right. Price Authority, Johnston Jewels Limited.
We've had a bunch of
Waldorf
stuff on this.
Astoria, New York.
I think I've looked.
There you are.
I'll
Thank you,
check
Don.
again
We
just
start
because I
with
don't want to
Mrs.
be
Schroeder. We're going to
stupid.
ask for an opening bid of at least $3,500, Mrs. Schroeder. You may open higher if you like. That's your...
I'll open it with
Average
3,500.
Okay, good now.
US
Mr. Brunner, minimums
salary.
are 100. You may go higher.
1959.
I'll say 3,800.
38 to Mrs. Katzman. We've been doing right.
Yeah.
39.
So
39 to Mr. Nordland.
4,000, Bill.
Ms. Schroeder, we're back to you.
41.
the average
41
salary
Mr.
at this
Brunner,
point
38.
was
$4,200.
$5,200.
Mr. Katzman.
45.
45. Mr. Nordland, you're 4,000.
55.
5,500.
5,500. Miss Schroeder, you're 41.
So you just got 5,500. So
5,600.
5,600.
if
Mr.
it's
Brown,
any of
you're
these
44.
prices from now on,
58.50.
He comes with his
this
50,
ring is
58.50.
more than
Miss
your
Katzman,
entire
you're
year's salary.
4,500, top 58.50. Make up your own mind, Mr. Katzman.
At least we got to the point where,
62.
on
62,
average,
Mr. Nordland, you're 55.
jewelry is going to be less than your entire year's
63,
salary.
Miss Schroeder.
65.
65, Mr. Bronner.
I'll go.
At least we got that going
to,
for us. We might not be able to afford houses. We might not be able to afford
71. Thanks for leaving off the 50. Miss Katzman,
boats
you're
and things
62,
like
top
that.
of 71.
But at least jewelry is not going to take your entire year's salary.
What was my bill? What was
You're
my
62,
bill?
Life's
top of
good.
71.
72.
Mr. Nordland, you're 63.
I think they must
Miss
all
Schroeder, you're
go.
65.
I've gone over.
All threes.
You are, okay. Mr. Bronner, you're 71, top 73.
Ain't no way.
75.
Miss Katzman,
All threes.
2 down. Mr. Nordland, you're 73, top 75.
75 for down here. 7,600.
Mr. Bronner, you're 75. Top is 76. The buzzer is sounded, and this is your final bid, sir.
I'll go $7,800.
Mr. Nordland, you're 76, and this is the last bid of the game.
$7,700.
No, he's 78.
Pardon me, $7,900.
79, that puts you up with the highest bid, and it's over. Okay, the bids are
78, 72, 79,
7,200,
5.
7,900, and a low of 6,500. Directly in front of you is the ring by Johnston Jewelers. And in here, the actual retail price. I'm now the only person in the theater who knows.
$12.
Actual retail price,
Oh, camera strong.
$11,500. Mr. Nordland, it is yours. Let's get going. And then all the way up, pass it along, Tim, if you will.
How?
Time to final
Okay,
counting
this
down,
was
part of one of the
definitely
scores.
not one that was
Mr.
cheap.
Bronner, sorry you didn't win anything tonight, but
11,000.
congratulations on last week's victories.
Thank
Mrs.
you.
Katzman has won for a total of $9,896. Mr. Nordland has won for a total of $14,496. And Mrs. Schroeder, we're
So
sorry
he's
you didn't win
got
anything, but we have for you a Westinghouse
just shy
Superior
of
roll
3
about big fortune
years
that needs no plumbing or
salary.
installation. Congratulations. Who is it, Bill?
Well done with
In
$14,496. Mr. Neil Nordland, beauty shop operator, St. Paul, Minnesota. Congratulations, Neil. Thank you, Mr.
I don't necessarily know what a beauty shop operator is. But he's one. Let's go find what we're going to watch next. I didn't sort it out, like preloaded. Let's find to tell the truth. In fact, we'll get some stuff preloaded. We'll be sensible, logical, theoretical. I'm just looking at what is in the Taylor Swift episodes. I always want to find ones that like. Go for that. Ones that look like they're going to be quite interesting. Do I really care about wine expert on it? Not really. Instructor of stewardesses? No. I can't, because there's occasionally ones that are really, really interesting, like, and not just the fact that he's a Kiwi, but having Sir Edmund Hillary on it. You've got somebody who's just accomplished a significant feat versus, and there's one, I escaped from Cuba, or Cuba. At least that one's mildly interesting, but then you've got stuff like the author for Cooking for Dogs. You just got some nutter. Or dog walker. Oh, fantastic. You found somebody who walks dogs? Great. Me too. And we're also going to watch, of course, we haven't done in ages, is Big Wolf on Campus. We'll do that one. Sounds like a dumb one, but we'll do it anyway. We'll definitely do that one. Sorry, I'm just looking at the episodes of I've Got a Secret Now. And sorry, I'm just looking like the picture came up with a child with a pack of cigarettes. Actually, you know what? I want to put that one there. Oops, get rid of that one. I just find that one weird enough to be like, all right, we'll watch that one. I mean, we're also going to do some work with Tim. I haven't seen there's a newcomer San Diego game. I heard there was, but I haven't seen it, rather. Fuck it. I'm going to put the trailer on. I'm going to go for that one, fuck it. Last thing I need to dig up. Again, I should have done this beforehand, I realize. I appreciate. Is Big Wolf on Campus. I think we're actually nearly at the end. Which is sick. Oops.
Hey, Red. Cutting-edge fighter jet was stolen from the National Air and Space Museum in Washington. Only the world's greatest thief can stop Vile, and that's you.
I know. Yeah, know that now comes the good government.
For the first time in history, you get to play as Carmen Sandiego. Track thieves as you travel around the world.
Can you explain what's going on?
State-of-the-art gadgets and gear.
So it's just
use all of your skills to outsmart Vile operatives.
a shit game.
Gather intel, decipher clues, and catch suspects.
Looks terrible.
Get ready to travel around the globe as the world's greatest thief.
Like, what worked about the OG is that it was just dead basic. All you did was have to know your whatever level of geography, going from really, really basic that places exist to getting to very complicated, to knowing fucking like, you know, historical facts about such and such was born here, or this country is where they first discovered blah blah blah. It wasn't about having crazy adventures and jumping over things.
Today's caper is presented by WQED Pittsburgh and WGBH Boston. Carmen's Gang is bankrolled by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and viewers like you.
This program is brought to you by the Hotel for Family Fun all over the world, Holiday Inn.
That's where I have fun with my family.
This program is brought to you by Toyota.
All these people want to know, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Carmen Sandiego.
And one of these people could find her. Julie Kim. Mark Broadway. Jim Braymeyer.
Yeah, sorry, I just looked at the school and saw something crazy. And I'm just going to ignore it because it's just too crazy. Too crazy to even acknowledge. Hey, Viva. Welcome back.
Nice to see you. How are you guys? You okay?
Yeah.
All right, let's get started. Got a lot of work to do. Chief, you there?
I'm here, Greg.
Oh, wait a second. Got to focus.
Get me in there.
Hold it. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Detectives, Carmen Sandiego's nest of sneaky snakes has struck again. This time,
International
they
treasure.
heisted a piece of history from
He's
Washington,
a national
D.C.
treasure.
The Declaration of Independence, one of our nation's most cherished
How you doing, Viva?
documents,
Hope you're well.
declares our inalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. This morning, when
Where's
Patty
Nicolas
Larson was
Cage? I know
bragging
that's
about
what
the
you were
National
talking about.
Archives,
That's national
she had a
treasure.
dream that
We
she was
need
present
Nick
at
Cage
the
here to solve the
founding
case.
father's signing of the Declaration.
And find the secret message on the back
She
of
was
it.
so taken with her delusion, she decided to swipe the document on the spot.
Well, I mean, it's kind of their fault. They should have secured
Here's
it.
the poop on Patty Larson. She's the sweetest little international felon you'd ever want to meet.
I'm not too bad.
Now,
I'm
Gumshoes, here's your mission.
feeling a
Put
little,
Patty in the paddy wagon.
not
read the
sick,
Declaration
but
of
like,
Independence, and then capture
you know, when the
Carmen
weather
Sandiego.
changes
Greg,
really, really rapidly, just like back and forth really, really quick, and you start feeling a bit,
crime bucks. The first one of you that answers the question
I'm that,
correctly will
so
give you an
I'm
extra
good,
10
but
crime bucks.
it's just
And
like
the
little,
two of you that have the highest score at the end of this round will then proceed to the next round. Okay? Chief, let's go.
Agents, the largest signature on the Declaration is that of John
yeah,
Hancock.
you've noticed it though,
And
right?
now
Also, it's
Patty's
like,
in the city where Hancock
it's
lived.
hot, it's raining,
Crispus Attucks
it's
was
cloudy,
killed there in an infamous
it's
massacre, a
everything
black man who was
at
the first
once.
victim of the Revolutionary
It's also
War.
like changing
Now, this could
rapidly
be a
as well.
tough search, especially along the
Fucking
small,
awful.
winding streets of Freedom Trail. But Gumshoes, I know you can do it.
Both today and
Thanks, Chief.
yesterday
Okay,
works.
Gumshoes, name the city. Is it
A lot of it
Boston,
is the fact that it's raining,
Philadelphia, or
or
Baltimore?
at least
The
was.
clues that we
I
heard were
can't tell.
John
I got
Hancock
windows
lived,
where I am.
Crispus Attucks killed in a massacre, and Freedom Trail.
Um,
Julie, we'll start with you. What do you say?
Boston.
Boston. What do you think, Mark?
Boston!
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. Jim?
Baltimore.
Baltimore. The
They
answer we're
went
looking
different
for is
places.
Boston. Nice job, Julie.
What are windows?
So that means Julie,
just
you
hit
have 60,
bars
Mark,
across
you have
my
50,
screen.
Jim, you have 50. Way to start it off, guys. Not
Been
bad.
walking in Freedom
Now,
Trail,
we're
but
gonna
that
get
means
too
you're
far.
not
Let's
allowed
talk
any
about
freedom.
detectives a while, shall we? Let's see here. Julie, you understand you go to a Korean school?
Yes.
Yeah, what do you study there?
Well, I'm learning how to write and speak Korean.
So you can speak a little Korean. Would you like to say a little something for us?
Okay, 나는 이기고 싶어요.
And what does that mean?
I want to win.
Oh, I hope you do. Nice to have you on the case, Julie. Okay.
What does it mean? I'm curious what she meant by
Okay,
Korean school.
Mark, you're
Is
in
it just
sports.
Yes.
she's
What
doing
sports
Korean
you like?
classes, or is
baseball.
it like
I
the
fish
actual
sometimes.
Korean
You
school?
fish too. Who do you fish with?
My dad.
With your dad. And why do you like fishing so much?
I can eat them.
Oh, you like to eat fish. Okay, good. Nice to have you on the case too, Mark. Welcome. And
Boston's definitely
Jim
like
is
a
skier,
go-to
right?
place for me at
Yeah,
some
you go
point.
skiing.
I go in Vermont.
And are you any good?
Yeah, I do the expert trails.
Oh, I guess you are good then. Okay, nice to have you on the case too.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. I was like, is it
So let's get
a
right
class,
on here, guys.
or
Enjoy
is it-
yourself. Have a great time.
is it
Now we have
extracurricular?
this next clue coming in from an Acme CelebNet agent, Peter Graves. Peter?
The suspect has been spotted somewhere between Mount Kilimanjaro and the Serengeti Plain. I remember when this
I
place
have
was
seen
two
about
different
where this
countries,
is from, and I've forgotten, but you might be
Tanganyika
right.
and Zanzibar. Good luck.
Thanks, Peter. Okay, guys, name
Peter
the country.
creates an
Is
airplane,
it
yep.
Kenya, Tanzania, or Zaire?
And there's one of the things
from Peter, Mount
again, one of the
Kilimanjaro,
records.
Serengeti Plain, and formerly
They
Tanganyika
released a soundtrack
and
for
Zanzibar.
Record Store Day for some
Julie,
reason.
What do you say? Tanzania. Mark.
I really wanted
Zaire,
it.
Jim.
Kenya.
I still
Kenya.
occasionally
The answer
see
we're
it
looking
because
for is Tanzania.
who
Nice
the
job,
fuck's going to
Julia.
buy the
Yeah.
soundtrack to Airplane?
Okay. That
But
means you
part of
are
me
up to
weirdly
70
wants
crime
it.
bucks. Now, Mark and Jim, you're still at 50. Nice job, though, guys. You're hanging in there, hot on the trail. My upstairs neighbor, Mrs. Pumpkin Clanger. Come on, let's check and see. What's so frustrating?
Watching you clueless
Yeah, fair enough.
numbskull. Patty's taken that declaration to South America. She
I love
left
that.
over Dutch
I picked the wrong
colony.
week. I picked the wrong week to stuff super glue, and then like the next scene, he's glued to the ceiling.
Rich nations were still swapping countries like trading cards. Now,
It's such a good movie.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. I think she has a crush on me.
I think that's the last one, isn't it? 'Cause it
name
like
the
keeps
country.
going. It's like
Is it Trinidad and Tobago?
the last week to stop smoking
Guyana
cigarettes. It's like lights
or
another
Suriname?
cigarette.
Okay, Julie, what do you say?
I picked the wrong week to stop
Guyana. What do you
drinking.
think, Mark?
It's like
Guyana,
keeps
Jim.
escalating.
Guyana. The answer we're looking for is Suriname. Sorry, guys.
Gosh, idiots.
Tough break there. I know. So let's see. Julie, you have 70. Mark, you have 50. Jim, you're at 52. So not too much happened on that. Okay, guys, that means one thing. It sounds
It's a
like
lightning
we're gonna
round.
give you a chance now to get some extra crime bucks.
It's been a while
What's
since
gonna
I've
happen is
watched
I have
it,
3
but-
questions here. Anytime any one of you answers any
My
one of these
favorite
correctly,
joke
I'll give
from
you an
it,
extra 5
though,
crime bucks. Okay,
is-
so hands on the buzzers.
and that's
Here
what
we
led to
go.
my drinking problem.
Suriname is a major source
And he just
of the
spills
world's
it on himself.
bauxite, the material used to make soda cans. Is it processed into tin,
It's just such a
aluminum,
simple
or
joke, but it's
steel?
fucking
Jim,
brilliant.
aluminum's right. Nice job. 5 for you. Question 2. The Republic of Suriname is bordered by 3 countries: Guyana, French Guiana, and Brazil.
As an overall
Name the
brilliant film,
body
but
of water
that's
north of Suriname.
like
Is
if
it
I had to
the
pick
Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic
one
Ocean,
specific
or the
joke
Gulf
from
of
it that's a
Mexico?
highlight for me, it is
Julie.
that.
Gulf of Mexico.
Sorry, that's not the answer we're looking for. Mark or Jim? Mark.
Pacific.
The Pacific is not right either, okay? Jim. The Atlantic Ocean. Nice job, Jim. Good strategy on your
Jim's
part.
going to
Okay.
smash it. He's just going to wait for everybody else to fuck up and
Question
take all the points for
3.
himself.
It is. English is spoken
I'm
in
serious, and don't
Suriname,
call me
but
Shirley's
it's not
the
official
most
language of the
iconic
Republic.
joke from it.
Is the official language Chinese, French, or Dutch?
But yeah, if I had to pick a
Dutch is right. Nice job,
favorite,
yeah. Formerly called Dutch Guiana.
the drinking
Okay.
problem is just.
So that means at the end of 3, Julie,
I
you
just
have
find it
70
way
marks,
too
you have 50,
clever.
Jim, you have 65. It's still very close, guys. That's the way to do it. Now,
It's not very close. Mark hasn't got a single
feeling
point.
that the chief is going to call me into her office right about
Greg,
now.
in my office, right away.
Okay,
Yeah, I haven't
right
watched
there.
it
You
in
guys stay
ages.
here.
I can't
I'll check
remember the
with her,
last
see
time I
what's going
watched
on.
it.
I wonder what
I
she'd
will say
like to talk
spoilers.
about.
Well, not initially spoilers, but
Yeah.
reverse
You and the
spoilers.
gumshoes have been halfway
It was
around the
originally going to
world,
go on
and
my
you still
top 10
haven't
list. I'm doing the
found
top 10
Patty or
podcast
San
with
Diego.
Yeah, I know that.
Consumable Pete.
Well, now you better get
Doing
your
the top
act
10
together,
films. We've only
or we're
done one
never gonna
episode.
find them.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
get around to episode 2 at some point soon.
How did you know
And
everything?
I was really, really close to
You're
picking a plane
becoming,
on.
well, a little predictable. Predictable.
That's ridiculous. I have never felt more unpredictable in my life.
What makes you say?
You're saying everything I'm saying.
Stop that. Don't do that.
How many takes before they got this right?
Peanut butter. Octopus. See, I know everything you're going to say. It's predictable. I can tell.
All right. Maybe
The person I
you're
feel
right, but
worse for,
that
and
doesn't
that's
change the fact that you still haven't found Carmen San Diego.
is Greg.
I'll offer a free trip anywhere in the lower 48 states to the gumshoes and find
Oh,
you.
we're in season 1.
See? See what I'm saying?
So I watched the clip about the making of this.
I don't want to hurt your feelings by saying that you're predictable. A
And
lot
she
of people are a little predictable. It's
filmed all of
understandable.
her
It's the
stuff
way
in like
it goes.
one or 2 days. Like it was all obviously not live.
Gumshoe's got a lot of work to
clearly.
do still. We're after Patty Larceny, trying to find the Declaration of Independence.
so filmed her stuff back to back to back to
Fortunately,
back to
Acme
back.
Bucket has just given us this phone
But
conversation
the fact
between
that
Patty Larceny
Greg
and
does
Carmen
have a
San Diego.
different suit per episode, just jacket, really. There's a different sports jacket every episode.
Patty, I give the
It means
orders
he would
around
have had to
here.
like
Oh, please,
go
Carmen.
and do
I
the
just want
scene,
to visit some
go
very
out,
brave
change jacket,
people.
go in,
They
do the
overthrew
scene.
that dictator Ceausescu.
Like she just had to
All
sit there and do
right,
the bits.
just this
It was
once.
too close
Where
to say
can I
it.
reach you? Try the capital. It's called the Little Paris of the East. It has its own art.
But he actually had costume change. I guess maybe his tie changed. I don't know. I haven't noticed that much, but I know he wears like blue suits at some points and red. And
Bucharest,
I like
Warsaw,
bright red
or
rather than
Belgrade. Remember the clues that we heard? Eastern
the
Europe,
orangey
capital
red he's got
dictator
there.
Ceausescu was overthrown, called Little Paris of the East. Everybody's ready. Julie, we start with you. What do you say?
Warsaw.
Warsaw. What do you think, Mark?
Warsaw.
Warsaw. Jim?
Bucharest.
Bucharest. The answer we're looking for is Bucharest. Nice job, Jim.
Jim's nailing it.
Okay, so Julie, you have 70. Mark, you have 50. Jim, you have 75. Now
That's
it's
why
time
I
for us to
hate the
turn to
second
Paula
round.
Abdul of the geriatric set. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, Nana Rap.
Oh, you're such a nice young man. I'd be happy to do some chill slamming and jamming for you. Hit it.
Because Jim is...
There's the inner aisles and outer aisles. That's no lie.
Jim's smashing it.
Weaving Harry's tweed there, it's a fabric that's
But he's
fly.
probably
There's
gonna
the
lose.
island called Muck. That's Gaelic for pig. And Bonnie Prince Charlie is a hero so big, so hop a plane to these islands off the Scotland coast. Tell him Nana Rap sent you. That's no boast. You
It's the
got
Shetlands.
Nana. Nana. You got the Nana. Nana.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nana Rap.
I'm guessing. I've heard this.
All right. That crowd is crazy about her. Okay, guys, name the island group. Is it Orkneys, Hebrides, or Shetlands? Remember the clues that we heard from Nana Rap? Inner and outer isles. Island called Muck, meaning pig, and
Okay, now.
Harris Tweed. Jim is ready, so is Julie, so is Mark.
The
Julie,
other
what do you say?
one.
Hebrides.
Hebrides. What do you think, Mark?
Shetlands.
Shetlands. What do you think, Jim?
Shetlands.
Shetlands. The answer we're looking for is Hebrides. Nice job, Julie. Okay, so Julie has 80, Mark has 50, and Jim has 75.
I should give us
Very
show more
close up
credit,
there
but
at
like
the
as soon as
top.
people
Now,
say islands off
Gunshoes.
Scottish coast,
You know, whenever I wonder what
they
to do,
basically
there was
always
one
mean
detective who
Shetlands.
always knew the thing to do, and that was the chief's great-grandmother, Agnes Acme.
But the
founder of Acme
yeah, the
Crime
pig
Net.
one gave it away.
Sometimes I wonder how she did it.
I didn't waste my time
I guess she had
moving
one
over
costume
old
change.
portraits, that's how. Head over to Africa. I think it's over there. Now, Patty's in a country that was a Portuguese colony
Feel
until
like, ooh.
1975. Now, you'll find her in Maputo. That's the capital city. She's probably eating prawns, those delicious giant shrimp you can get there. Now, don't look my way again until you've finished your mission.
We won't let you down, Agnes. Okay, Gumshoes, name the African country. Is it Madagascar, Zambia, or Mozambique? Remember the clues that we heard was Portuguese colony until 1975, capital city, Maputo. Everybody's ready? Julie, what do you say?
Sorry.
Mozambique.
Mozambique. Mark.
Madagascar.
Madagascar. Jim.
Madagascar.
Madagascar. The answer we're looking for is Mozambique. Nice job, Julie.
Gosh. Jim, you were smashing before, and now
so
you look
Julie,
like
you're
a
pulling ahead
bull.
with 90 crime bucks. Mark, you have 50. Jim, you have 75. Nice job.
Well,
guys.
can only work apples? Nice.
You know, now it's time for the final clue of this round. So that means it's time for us to make some decisions. You now
I
have
dig
to
that, like,
decide
legitimately.
how much you want to risk. If you're right, we'll add that amount to your score. If you're not right,
My
we'll subtract it from your score.
geography
You can risk
knowledge is
0,
far more
10,
limited than I
20,
want it
30,
to be.
40, or 50 crime bucks. Take a look right over here. If you will,
Particularly
please.
'cause I often
Here's
go
a
to it,
portion
like,
of the world where
I
we
haven't
think
gone for
hey,
ages,
hey,
so
if you
often
know a
it's
lot about this part of the
not
world, you may want to risk
accurate.
a lot. If you don't know very much about it,
But I used to go to pub quizzes a lot.
So much. So take a look at this map
And
and
often
think
they'll
about it.
have, you know, a geography section. I'm mostly useless at it.
Okay, everybody's made a decision. Nice job. You know, to be honest with you, I don't know where our next clue's coming from. I really
I'll
have
go
no idea how we're
full
going to get
speed.
this final clue.
You gotta snag that evil babe, Patty. Ooh, yeah, before she gets to Savile Row, you gotta bag, Patty. The British Isles where you wanna go. She's digging sculpture and paintings, and she's gonna see
We need a proper
when
clue.
she hits the Victoria and Albert Museum.
Okay, there you go.
That evil, sneaky, unctuous babe. Oh yeah, Patty.
That was a British clue.
Rockapella, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, let's hear it.
The only real clue they were the museums.
Yeah. Okay, Gumshoes, name the city. Is it London, Glasgow, or Dublin? Remember the clues that we heard? Savile Row, British Isles, and Victoria and Albert Museum. Everybody's got an answer. Lay those answers right down there in front of you guys. Mark, we're going to start with you. You have 50.
British Isles,
First off,
which
before you show me your answer,
is
how
not
much
a
did you
clue.
risk?
50.
50. It's going to put you in the lead if you're right. What'd you say?
London.
London's right. Good job. Takes you up to 100 in the lead. Jim, you have 75. Before you show me how much, before you show me your answer, how much did you risk?
20.
20. Okay, going to take you up to 95. Put you in second place if you're right. What'd you say?
Dublin.
Dublin. Tough break. Going to go down 20.
Damn it, my boy Jim.
Julie, you're
You
at
let me
90.
down.
Let's find out how much did you risk?
30.
30. Going to put you in the lead. If you're right, you and Mark will then go on to the next round. What'd you say?
Dublin.
Dublin. Tough break. Going to take you down 50.
I mean, I guess
it
was.
Still in second place, though. That means Mark and Julie go on to the next round. Nice job, guys.
God damn it, Jim. Jim, damn it.
Jim, listen, man.
The Clue was probably one of the worst ones I've had on that
Today
series.
we've assembled a kit that's going to help you in your next case. Chief.
It's the official Acme Crime
Well, he
Net
was
travel
smashing
kit,
it for
and
ages.
includes
He was
a
doing the
World
best by
Traveler's Atlas,
a considerable
the
margin.
official Carmen watch, a
And
Carmen
then
sweatshirt,
just
and
started
a
tanking it.
subscription to National
As I said, that
Geographic
question was
World magazine.
pretty stupid.
And
Other
thanks
than
for all your good work on this
unless
trip.
you've
And
been
Jim,
there.
I salute you.
Don't know
Okay,
necessarily.
guys, now it's
I
time
guess
for
they're
you to head out to
famous
London, where
museums,
you're
but
gonna try to
still.
find Patty and the Declaration of Independence.
I
What
just
you have
having
to
a
do is
knowledge
find
of what the
them, bring them
museums are
back.
called.
But I want you to know, we
is
do
shit.
not send our
Clue.
agents out into the field unprepared. Chief, how about a briefing?
Here's the scoop on London.
'Cause they said
Settled
that
by the
British
Romans
Isles,
in
they all
43
were.
AD, They called it Londinium. Now, it's the United Kingdom's capital and largest city, population around 7 million. There's a large immigrant population from Great Britain's former colonies, particularly South Asia and the West Indies. It's famous for its metropolitan police force known as the Bobbies.
The
Now, the
Bobbies.
boys down at
Oh, novel.
Town have put together a few slides. Now, Patty
Back here
will
in America,
probably
we just
go
call them
to
cunts.
Piccadilly Circuits. Just about every visitor does. Bright lights, big crowds. It's the center of London's theater scene. The British
there.
Museum, founded
there.
in 1753, it features 90 galleries of art and antiquities from all over the world, much of it plundered by British explorers and colonists. Now, the Declaration of Independence...
It's a bit
was
stolen,
written
more
in
so than
here. The
to be hunting
museum
the people
already
here.
has 2 copies of the Magna Carta. The Globe Museum, a recreation of the Globe Theater of the
I don't think
early
it's got 2
17th
copies now. I think
Now,
one,
William
they moved
Shakespeare
one.
performed in his own plays at the Globe in a company called the Chamberlain's
Haven't
Mint.
been.
But it wasn't all these and thous, though.
I've probably gone
The
past it
Globe
and just not
also
realised it.
featured
I've not been
dog
to it.
fights and bull baiting. Buckingham Palace, home of the
Been.
royal family. Now check the changing of the guards outside the palace at 11:30 each morning. The Houses of Parliament.
Been
now,
there?
if Patty left the document, the Declaration of
Not on the
Independence
side over
here,
of them, but
you'd better hurry.
done the photo op.
Parliament wasn't too happy with it
That
the
very
first time
photo op.
around. Who knows what they'll do if they get their hands on it? Well, that's London, England gumshoes. It's time to head out into the field now. Always remember the Acme Triangle of Excellence. Vigilance, dedication, courage.
Is she part of the
Go get 'em,
Illuminati?
gumshoes.
Okay, Gumshoes, come on. Here we are in London. Set your stuff down here. Take a walk
They
right over
changed
there.
that in
Let me
later
show you what we got.
seasons.
Here are the possible locations where you will be able to find Patty, the Declaration,
It's like-
and a warrant for Patty's arrest. Now, the first thing you have
It's
to do is
something to do
find
with
the
fingers,
loot.
like
That's
one-
the evidence you need so that you can get a warrant. Once you get the warrant, then you
There's
can
like a
arrest the
finger
crook.
thing.
Now, connect all 3 of those things, the loot, the warrant, and the crook in a single turn.
One clue
in that
to
order, you get
find-
a chance to try to catch
to
Carmen
find
Sandiego. Catch Carmen Sandiego,
freedom
and you get
or
that
something-
trip to anywhere
something
in the lower
weird
48
like
United
that.
States. Now, one more thing, you can pick any one of these locations that you want to, but if
Far
you happen
better
upon the
than,
loot, the warrant, or the
Illuminati
crook,
single.
you get a free turn, okay? Let's see, Mark, you were ahead at the end of the last round. You go first.
Okay, I'll take Baker Street,
Baker Street, nothing there,
Been there.
okay. Julie, go ahead.
Royal Albert Hall,
Royal Albert Hall,
Been there?
nothing there. Mark,
10 Downing Street,
10 Downing Street,
Been there? Actually, they closed that
nope,
off,
nothing there.
so
Julie,
you can't
Lloyd's of
really go
London.
there.
Lloyd's of London. The loot. Nice job, you found the Declaration of Independence, you get a free turn, go ahead.
Buckingham Palace,
Buckingham Palace, nothing there. Okay, Mark, go ahead.
Lloyd's of London,
Lloyd's of London. Get a free turn, go ahead.
Piccadilly Circus,
Piccadilly Circus.
Been there?
Okay, look, there's Patty. So you got the loot, you got Patty, but remember,
In the
you have to
wrong
get
order?
right order, the loot, the warrant, and the crook. Use some strategy here, pal. Go ahead.
Buckingham
I'm
Yeah.
sorry?
Buckingham Palace,
Buckingham Palace. Nope, not there. We got 2
It's
of
gonna
them. Go ahead,
be
Julie.
Lloyd's of London,
Lloyd's of London.
museum.
HMS Bel,
I'm sorry, what was the second one?
HMS Belfast,
HMS Belfast. Nope, not there. Okay, go ahead, Mark.
Lloyd's of London,
They're usually
London.
close to each other.
Coliseum,
The Coliseum. Nothing there. Julie.
Lloyd's of London.
Lloyd's of London. Go ahead.
Tate Gallery.
I'm sorry? The Tate Gallery, all right. Nothing
Yeah,
there. Okay.
I mean,
Mark,
again,
go
that's
ahead.
why I dislike it,
Lloyd's of
because
London. Nothing there.
Sotheby's.
Sotheby's.
out of the... Oh,
There's
there's
the
the warrant.
warrant. And what's the third one?
Piccadilly Circus.
And Piccadilly Circus. There, is it there? Piccadilly Circus? Yes, it is. Nice job.
They're usually right next to each
Come
other.
on over here, Mark.
And fair enough, he
Nice
was,
job,
I was going to say,
pal,
he's the one
really.
who deserves
So
to
look,
win.
you got Patty larceny. The only thing you have to do now is
He
put her in
did
jail, put on
the
this
best
chain,
in
and
the
do it.
end. But I find it shitty that somebody
Okay, look, come right over here, Mark. We're going to talk about
who
your
did
next
really,
adventure
really
just a little bit,
badly
but first, listen, Julie, you were a great detective.
got
You took
lucky
Patty all the
in
way
the
to London.
quiz.
We got some great stuff
I guess
for
he
you.
actually did got lucky in the quiz.
We have a world band radio
It really should be
so that Julie
Jim.
can listen to broadcasts from all over the
Yeah,
world.
I was going to say, he
Nice
got
work,
lucky.
Julie.
He was the one who deserved it least.
Okay, Mark, hold it.
Jim did
We
the
have some
best and then
paperwork for
fucked
you
it
to do,
up
okay? Inside,
at the
there's a piece
end.
of paper. There's also a pen. I want you to write down where you'd like to go if you catch Patty.
What's your face should be
Carmen
second.
San Diego, and get that trip. Go ahead and do it.
I hope he loses. The thing that annoys me the most in
We're
this,
still ready. We've changed our mind a couple times. Now we're coming on to the final and third answer. Oh, good. Very nice. Okay. So look, you got Patty. You got the loot back. Now there's only one more thing to do.
and we're definitely not going to see it.
Hold on. Can you hold that for
But
a second? Let me get
it's a
that.
weird pet peeve,
Hello.
which probably
Yeah,
shows
she's
that
right
I
here.
am
Hold
on
on.
the spectrum somewhat.
Turn right around here this way.
I know I shouldn't be telling you this, but it isn't fair that I'm in jail and Carmen.
I love that ad spinning around for like
in
the
South America.
split screen look.
Okay, Mark. Looks like you and I are going to South America. Chief.
Is you meant to write on this on the
Here's a
paper
list of
side on
places
so they can like
Carmen may
reveal it
have
later? Go,
traveled.
he's
Ecuador,
going to Alaska.
Peru,
Oh, where the fuck?
Colombia, Chile, Venezuela,
It annoys me when they write it
Argentina,
vertically
Guyana, Brazil,
because
Paraguay,
it doesn't do the proper setup properly.
Suriname,
You know, okay.
Uruguay.
Especially since he wrote just in the margins as well. So if they do open it, like you're not gonna be able to see it. You're gonna be like, where the fuck's he going?
This is what it's all about right here, all right? What you have to do now is track Carmen San Diego through 7 different countries, identifying each country with a marker. If you're right, you'll hear this sound. But if you're wrong,
Yeah, I
you'll hear
think this is
sound.
probably,
2 times, leave the marker where
for
it
me,
is.
the
If you're
easiest
right
map's
7
Europe
times,
because it's
within
probably the
45
one I
seconds,
know
you will
the
then
best.
Win that trip to wherever you wrote in that
But this is
portfolio.
probably
Sound
the
good
most
to you?
doable
Sound good to
one.
you guys?
I think this is probably the best one
Marco,
because it's
let's
so
do this
small.
thing. Cheer 'em on, guys. Here we go.
In terms of like the amount of actual
Let's get
countries, there's
45
probably only
seconds
like
up
7
on the
countries.
clock.
Well, there's not.
Listen closely. Good luck to
But
you.
it's
Here we
close
go.
to
On your
7
mark,
countries.
get
It's not
set,
like Africa
go.
where there's
Maracaibo, Venezuela.
like 20, 30.
You got it. Nope, on the dot. You got to put on the dot. Where the dot is. Okay, that's it. Let's go.
Why are you guys
Go,
just so...
go.
Jesus,
Argentina.
kid.
Argentina. No, that's not it. Try it again. Try it again. You got it. Come on, Mark. Come on, Mark. Santa Cruz, Bolivia.
He absolutely does not
Santa
deserve
Cruz,
it.
Bolivia. Come on, Mark. Hurry. You got it. Come on, Bob. Totnes, Suriname. You got it. Pilar, Paraguay. Pilar, Paraguay.
Fucking hell, come on.
No, try it again. Try it again. No, come on, this other one. Lima, Peru. Go, buddy. Go, buddy. Oh, tough break.
There's
tough
no
break. You gotta
urgency
do
there
the whole thing. Give 'em a nice
whatsoever.
round of applause, guys. Nice job.
I'll just walk around.
Come here. I tell you,
Just
sometimes, you know,
bumble
bumble
around, fuck it.
Remember, you did get the crook, you did get the
That's
loot.
good
You had
enough.
a good day. Chief, what do you say?
Well, Mark, we're all proud of the good work you did throughout
Weirdly
the day.
annoyed
And we here
me
at
so
headquarters, well,
much.
we pitched in and we purchased a portable CD player we thought you would enjoy, and a selection of CDs from around
At least
the
he
world.
didn't fucking deserve it.
Not bad, right? No, it's okay. Okay, look, pal, I know you've been working really hard for us. There's only one more thing I want you to do. You know what it is. Do it, Rockapella!
Do it, Rockapella.
Well, she sneaks around the world from here to
Everybody loves the song.
sticky-fingered Filcher from Berlin down to
She's a felcher. What?
for a ride on a slow bus.
A stinky fingered felcher.
Carmen San Diego.
Get ready, all you gumshoes.
I think it's the only acapella anybody likes. It's so good, though. We're going to do an episode to tell the truth. Because I thought this one sounded... I'm really, really curious to how they do this one. because it is from the 60s. They weren't, they weren't too nice back then. I guess they're technically not too nice now. It already started off bad.
My name is Steve Lang.
My name is Steve Lang.
My name is Steve
It's me.
Lang.
Only one of these young men is the real Steve Lang. The other
I was
two are
really
imposters
curious. I was
who will
like,
try to fool this panel. Tom Poston, Peggy Cass,
mostly
Martin
because
Gable, and Kitty Carlisle. On to tell
the panel
truth.
tend to
Here
be
sitting in for vacation,
theater
Bud
stars.
Collier is the host of Play Your Hunch, Robert Q. Lewis.
And as theatre actors, it wouldn't surprise me if they've done drag themselves at some point.
You won't believe this first spot. We have not yet heard from Bud Collier, so we are convinced he is enjoying his well-earned vacation.
Bud's
However, Bud
never
will
coming
be
back.
next week. Meanwhile, tonight, to tell the truth,
It's
is
like,
brought to
the
you
theatre
by
stars, they've probably
Salem
done
cigarettes. And Martin
Salem
Gable, it's
cigarettes.
wonderful
Smoke
to have
today.
you on the panel this evening.
Thank you very much, Robert Q. I'm delighted to be here.
Good. I understand you're going
They
to
very,
rehearsal
very
next
likely
week.
have done
Yes, I'm
drag
going
at
to
some
rehearsal
points
with
in
a new
their
play
careers.
by Erwin Shaw
on theatre.
called Children from Their Games.
Very good.
If
We're all
anything, they're
looking
probably going to
forward
be quite
that.
tactful
Now
about
then,
it.
panel, would you please open your envelopes,
But
take out
instantly,
your
they come
affidavit
out.
cards for the first time, and
Everyone's
follow along
laughing.
as I read. I, Steve Lang, am a first-classman at the United States Military Academy at West Point. Currently, I'm engaged in a rather unmilitary activity. This coming weekend, I shall perform in the annual show, which is traditionally given by the senior class on the 100th night before graduation. The 100th night show is produced, written, directed, and acted by cadets.
I didn't know
We've
that
been
was
rehearsing
unusual.
3
I
hours
got
a day
a,
for the past 6 weeks.
a news alert on my phone.
Play one of two beautiful
It's just so
sisters.
uncommon. I
My
didn't think it was
name
definitely
is
New Zealand.
Becky.
It's like woman
Signed, Steve Lang.
woman has been sucked out of her house from a tornado. I was like, that's crazy. Must be in the US somewhere. And article just pops up again, and yeah, it's in New Zealand. Apparently, there's a tornado
Panel,
up
these
north.
3 young men over here all claim to be Cadet Becky. And
Yeah.
let's start the questioning with Becky
Crazy, because
Cass.
I know we get strong adverse weather here.
Two. Do you sing and dance?
I dance in the play, ma'am.
I see.
See, I don't know why they're
Becky,
weird
number
about this, 'cause
three.
this is-
that the
this
ring
is
you're going to wear on the stage?
really normal.
I see. Number one, did you shop for that outfit yourself?
No, ma'am.
I see. Number
Like, she
two, when
must
you
have worked with
graduate,
people
are
in
you going into
drag.
the regular army of the wax?
Tornadoes are for Africa. Well, just more like America gets hit by tornadoes like super frequently.
You're still making up your mind. Number three.
I think they get.
Do you sing in the show?
Like the most common place to
I
get tornadoes.
Number one.
So it's
who
just like,
wrote this
oh,
show?
it's,
It was written by the
country
cadets,
gets hit by tornadoes
Oh,
the
it's
most.
a collaboration.
It's
Thank you.
probably there that this crazy thing
Number two,
happened,
what is
but
the name
no.
of the hotel at West Point?
Hotel Thayer, ma'am.
Thank you. Number three, do girls have to pay their own
Sorry,
way?
Peggy. I'm terribly sorry. Time is
Yeah,
up.
US.
Let's move along now to Martin Gable.
Number 3, do you know who
I
the
double
chief
checked
of
it before. I
staff
was
is
just
of the
sounding like a
United
dick and
States
go,
Army? Yes, I
America. It's like, no,
care to tell
America
us?
does get hit by tornadoes and much.
President Kennedy, sir.
You know, somewhere with no
number
weather, like
two.
Scotland or something.
What year did ex-President Eisenhower go to West Point?
It was a class of 1915.
I mean, they just had like extreme weather
number
there
one.
as well. Like
Do you play
literally
athletics besides
yesterday.
dancing, singing, and kicking?
Yes, sir.
What sport do you play, number one?
Basketball, sir.
Number 3, what is the nickname for a
I haven't been paying
freshman at
attention
West
at all.
Point?
He is a plebe, sir.
Sorry, Martin. Now, Kitty Carlisle.
And number one, who is the head of West Point?
That is Major General Stillwell, ma'am.
That'll do with it. Only clouds and iron brew, and that's
Well,
it.
it was,
I was so close to buying some iron brew today.
Number three, do you know?
No, I do not, ma'am.
Number one, do you know?
No, ma'am.
Number one, did you shop? You asked me.
I love,
Wait a minute.
I can't remember the name of the guy from Squid Game. He did that whole show. I think it's Lad Bible that does it. Like your country's
regular
food
cadet corps has not
versus
seen my costume.
usually
Well, do you think they will
somewhere
when
in the
they do?
UK's food.
Oh, I suppose afterwards, they will, yes, ma'am.
Number 2.
They did it versus Scottish food and like just
When
fell
you
in
wear
love with
your
Iron Brew.
costume, do you feel uncomfortable in it?
Not necessarily.
Weirdly,
no, ma'am.
people always do.
Number
'Cause
3.
they did,
when
Big
you
Show.
Do this show, who directs it?
Like drank some Iron Brew,
It's
hated the
like
first
that,
sip,
Tom.
Do you
and
know
he
who
was just like
directs
chugging
I'm
the
sorry,
bottle
Kitty.
by the
We'll
end
have
of
to
it.
pass
It's
now.
like, this
Tom
is
Post.
great. It's like
Number
guzzling
3,
it down. It's like,
what are
oh.
you doing after the show, honey?
Alright, another sip. Just one more sip. Just downing the whole bottle.
I think number 2 is really a girl, and they really got us.
So I'm going back.
I will ask number 2 if.
Stop letting me go back.
When you wear your costume, do you feel uncomfortable in it?
Not necessarily, no, ma'am.
Number 3, when you do this show, who directs it?
It is directed by cadets, ma'am.
Do you know who directs it?
I'm sorry, Kitty. We'll have to pass now. Tom Post.
Oh, lucky.
Number 3, what are you doing after the show, honey?
See, that's the type of stuff I expected.
I think number 2 is really a girl, and they really got us. I will ask number 2, if I may, whether you're familiar with that motion picture that Jimmy Cagney was in about this 100th night. You know
No,
that?
sir, I am not.
Did you see that number 1?
No, sir, I did not.
Do you know that number 3?
No, sir.
So
Oh,
what?
I'm surprised. I just saw it recently on the Late Show on television. Has anyone? I'll ask you.
What's
anyway,
up?
Number 2. Has anyone ever?
Am I
been
busy?
named a
I'm
cadet,
here. Hi.
At the academy for at
Do
one
you need
point
something?
for a temporary.
What do you think?
You mean an honorary cadet, sir?
For any reason?
To the best of my knowledge, no.
You better miss me. Like, can you please stream?
The time we have, it is
I'm
now
bored.
time to vote. Without consultation,
go on
panel,
Twitch.
please mark your ballot.
Be my
Select
entertainment.
number
Right now.
1, number 2,
Megan's
or
new Queen of the
number
House
3.
finally
Our team
took
of
long enough.
challengers will get $250 for each incorrect vote.
Gosh.
Are we all marked? Thomas, are you set?
Yes, I am.
Oh, fine. Then
Where is
Mark,
she?
you're
What's
all
she up
set.
to?
May I have your vote, please, Tom?
Well, I think they made a terrible mistake here. I voted for number 2 because he's wearing a uniform that those cadets wear up there.
I think it's number 2 as
You
well.
could spot him in a minute.
All right. Peggy Cass?
Well, I voted for number 2 because I have a feeling he was so dignified he didn't want to get into those other pants. And the other thing, he's also seemed
I just thought they were just doing it as a prank.
And the other ones, 2 didn't seem to care that they didn't know.
All right, Martin Gable, for whom did you vote?
I voted for number 2, too, by process of elimination.
Kitty Carlisle, what is your vote?
They all got number 2.
I voted for number 2 because I don't wish to
How are you
offend
anyway?
number
How
1
was
and
your
number 3,
trip
and I
out,
hope
if you
won't
did
take
stay
it
out?
badly, but I think number 2 is the prettiest.
Oh.
Because he's a boy.
Well, the votes are all in, the minds are made up, and now to pick out the real Cadet Becky, we are extremely fortunate tonight to have with us Becky's sister, Moxie Sue. Here he is, Cadet Sergeant Dick Venice. Dick,
Is he in makeup?
Dick, will you please pick out your stage sister? Nope.
Oh. God, we all got it wrong.
Thank you, Dick. Thank you, Dick, very, very much.
I don't know if you've seen this
Incidentally, we would
before,
like to
Blue.
thank the
This
cadet
is, again,
leadership
called
of
To
the
Tell the
100th
Truth.
night production at the Academy for their cooperation.
3 people
here
come
in
on
our
stage,
show. We
all
are honored
claiming to be the
have
same
had you with us.
person.
We all wish you good luck.
No, all
with the
good. I'm just
show this
explaining the
coming weekend.
concept of the show. all claim to be the same person. The panel has to figure out which is the
In
actual
just a moment, Martin. Let's find
whoever.
out about number 1. Number 1, will you tell us who you really are?
My name is Dan Furlong, and I'm a studio page here at CBS.
That's so cool. What's your job for today? Oh, get in this race and go up on stage.
Let's find out who you really are.
My name is Bill McCabe, and I'm a page at NBC.
They both are. They're both just, yeah, they both just work there. They're both just runners. Fuck.
There have been four incorrect votes, which means a total of $1,000 from Salem, gentlemen. Thank you and good luck.
You get
And on your way out,
$1,000
there's a
each.
carton of
Brilliant.
for each one of you.
What was I going to say? I don't remember.
You know, sometimes the best thing.
Oh, I was going to say the two best panelists that best people they've had on this
team of challengers
is famous Kiwi Sir Edmund Hillary, who had just that week conquered Everest.
What is
Which is
your
great
name,
because the two
please?
other
My name is James Brightwell.
panelists they had on it, or two other
My name
people
is
pretending
James
to be Sir Edmund Hillary, were both British.
My name is James Brightwell.
And they've also
Panel,
had
please listen while I read this affidavit. I, James Brightwell, am a former footman to Queen Elizabeth
what the fuck is his
II of
name?
England.
Why can't I remember his
lived in
name?
Buckingham Palace
The guy
as a
from
member
Fear
of
and
the
Loathing.
royal household. I was messenger to the Queen. I also set the table and served meals in the private quarters of both the
whatever
Queen and Prince
fucking-
Philip. When
why
the
can't I remember
family
his name? Gonzo
changed
journalist dude.
castles, I went along and carried the luggage. I
Pretty Fear
escorted
and
the
Loathing.
Queen to and from her car, and on formal occasions rode atop the royal carriage.
When he did
All
the
this
book about
training
how
has
he
served me in
joined
good
the
stead.
Hells Angels.
Currently, I'm working at the front
But
desk
it was funny
of one
because
of
they were
New
like,
York's
oh, he
major
joined the Hells
hotels,
Angels.
Signed,
Had two
James
guys in the full
Brightwell.
leather. But, and then of course you got him wearing his famous Hawaiian shirt with the cigarette hanging out the
Well,
mouth and
panel,
all
here are
that.
three
It's
gentlemen,
just like,
each of
well,
whom claims to be
he looks the
James
same as he always
Brightwell,
does.
former footman to the Queen of England. And let's start this round of questioning with a star of Mary Mary, and a scintillating star he is, Tom Poston.
I know that's me. Thank you, Robert. Number 2, where is Windsor Castle?
In Berkshire, England.
Thank you.
In
Number
Berkshire.
3, there's a motion picture studio not far from there. Do you happen to know what it is?
Ealing?
Well, the other way.
Oh,
When you say the other way, which direction?
The other direction from Windsor Castle.
did you just say
Ealing
Ely
is
as
on
well?
one side, and this one is on.
Sorry, it's fucking like not working for some reason.
Tom Poston.
I know that's me. Thank you, Robert. Number 2, where is Windsor Castle?
In Berkshire, England.
Thank you. Number 3, there's a motion picture studio not far from there. Do you happen to know what it is?
Ealing?
Ealing.
Well, the other way.
I was like,
you
Ely.
say the
So I
other
was
way,
like,
which
I'd
the
just
other
been
direction
there.
from,
I had never
Windsor
heard of it until I went there.
Ealing is on one side, and this one is on the other.
Motion pictures?
No, no. You don't know number 2? Do you know, happen to know?
Pinewood.
Thank you. Number 1, where's Monkey
fact that-
Island?
Oh, it's in the video. The fact that he knew
Tom,
Ealing
time's
surely
up. Peggy Cat.
Number
is
2,
a
where
good
is
reason why it
Hollywood
could be him.
Castle?
It's in Scotland.
Thank you. Number 3, which castle has a maze?
Has a maze?
Yes.
A castle that the royal family use, or...
A castle that
I think it's
has
him.
a maze.
no, the castle that has the maze is Hampton Court.
Thank you. Number 1, who lives in Clarence House?
The Queen Mother.
Thank you. Number,
Because
number
he's just
2,
doing
who's
really
the old
obscure
lady
things.
at
And also,
Threadneedle
like,
Street?
just
Bank of England.
Thank you. Number 3,
the
what
fact
is-
that he's so confused.
Number 3, what
Also
castle
a
in
maze.
Scotland do you escort the royal family to?
50 of them?
Balmoral. There are statues in the
There's, like,
garden.
castles
there at
everywhere you fucking
Balmoral
walk,
of a
dickhead.
gilly to Queen Victoria. Who was that gilly, do you know?
No, I don't.
They all fucking have
when
mazes. What are you on about?
escorting the royal family to their car, does the Queen enter the car first, or does Prince Philip?
The Queen.
And who comes out of the car first?
Prince Philip.
Is it common for footmen to serve wait on table?
Actually, no. The page serves at the table.
Martin,
We
time
what?
is up. Kitty
Oh,
Carlisle.
I'm so pleased to be able to ask all these questions. How many servants are there, personal servants, number 1, in Buckingham Palace?
Something in the region of 75.
Number 2, how many servants do you say there are?
About 60.
Number 3,
Hello.
what is the pay?
What is the pay? £6 a week.
How much?
Fuck off.
£6 a week.
£6 a week.
£6
Do you agree with
a
that,
week.
Number 2?
Yes.
Number 1, what is the name of the children's nurse?
The governess is Miss Peebles.
I understand you probably
Number
kept
2, how
quite
long
well
ago were
there.
you there?
About 2 years ago.
You probably
where
lived
is
there
the
full
Queen in
time,
relationship to the
get
palace?
good
We'll
food and the
never
rest of it.
know. It's time to vote, panel, without consultation.
I don't know what it would
Please
have been
mark
like, but
your
I also
ballot.
imagine it'd be one of those jobs
Number
where
1,
you reside
number
there.
2, or number 3.
The main thing I can think of is
Incidentally.
And we're going to watch Blue's favorite, Drunken Pervert, very soon.
There goes Peggy, and
But he
there
goes to like
Tom.
hotels from quite
Are we all set?
very,
You
very
marked your
luxurious hotels
ballots.
and places where people
Thank
probably
you,
don't
Tom.
live
Well, for whom
luxuriously.
did you vote,
I'll
Tom?
tell
But
you,
they
it was between 1,
work
2,
there
and
because they
3.
get to live at the luxurious hotels. So it's
They
actually
know a
a
lot more
fucking
about it
good
than
job.
I do. I voted for number 2 because I liked his manner altogether. Anyway, it made me feel like a king.
Now, Lady Peggy.
I think it's number 3.
I would have felt that number 3 should have known who that Gilly was, but since I didn't, I voted for number 3 because he knew about the maze at Hampton Court. I suppose you all did because you're all English, but then...
Martin Gable.
I voted for number
Well,
3
I
because he
voted
looks
for him
like he's
because of
put
the
in
maze,
lengths
but
of
probably
service, which
mostly
the
because
other
he was
two
so
gentlemen don't quite, even though he
insulted
didn't know
by
who-
the maze question.
For whom did you
I
vote?
voted for number 2 because I think if you've been to Balmoral, you must know Mr. Brown. Don't you think? I think
How
you
the
should.
fuck
And also,
dare you
number 2
ask me
said
that
there were in
maze
the neighborhood
question?
of 60 servants, and I thought 50, so 75 seemed too many, and I think 50 or 60 is probably the right answer.
Fucking hell.
A good round number to run a little cat.
I
But
just
the votes
choked.
are in, the
It's like
minds
a
are made
fucking
up.
joke
Now,
there,
let's see
Beaver.
which of these 3 gentlemen
I think
is
that's probably the best
former
thing you've ever
footman to
seen
the
on
Queen
this
of
channel.
England. Will the real James Brightwell
The other 2
please
pages were
stand
missing.
up?
That is number 2. Fuck, I was really saying that was number 3. I was just so sure. I was like, oh, he just seems so annoyed at the
Just
maze
to set the
question.
record straight, James Brightwell works at the Americana Hotel here in New York City. Well, now let's find out. Number 1, will you tell us who you really are, please?
My name is Patrick Savage, and I'm overseas sales manager for the Rover Motor Company.
I will apologize. I'm going to leave the show running, but I really need to take a
Number
piss.
3, would you
I'm
tell us
busting.
who you really are?
My name is Peter McChesney. I'm
You back in
trade
sick?
development manager for the Farrell Steamship Line.
My ass baby.
And you're all excellent. Thank you so much. There have been, of course, 2 incorrect votes, which means a total of $500 from Salem. Thank you and good luck. And on your way out, we have a gift carton of Salem's for each one of you. Now, in the next 60 seconds, we invite you to come with us into the land of springtime. Just watch this beautiful film. You're probably wondering what can come next. Well, let's find out. May we have our 3rd team of challengers, please?
What is your name, please?
My name is Marjorie Wells. My name is Marjorie Wells. My name is Marjorie Wells.
Please listen, panel, while I read this affidavit. I, Marjorie Wells, am a recognized authority on professional boxing. I became interested in the manly art of self-defense at the age of 12. I wrote a biography of former heavyweight champion Joe Louis, which has been translated into 8 languages. I've been a columnist for King Features. I've covered training camps and for a time was boxing reporter for Sports Illustrated magazine. I'm also the author of the section on boxing in the 1963 edition of the Encyclopedia Britannica. Signed, Marjorie Wells.
I'm back. This is the speed of life.
This is a program of paradoxes tonight.
Nearly
Here are
busted a
3
whole record
charming,
tour.
beautiful ladies, all claiming to be Marjorie Wells, boxing authority. Let's start this with our own professional heavyweight, Martin Gable.
Thank you, Robert Q. Number 1.
You're welcome.
Who first knocked out Joe Louis?
I don't know.
Number 3.
My
Who
hair
first
goes
knocked out
way
Joe
too
Louis?
quick.
Max Schmeling.
Who last knocked out Joe Louis?
I just had a haircut.
Rocky Marciano.
What was the largest gate of all time?
God, only a week ago.
I
It's
would
grown that
say
quick
the
already.
second
I had it
Jason
cut
Tunney.
to about
What
there.
Argentinian fought what American champion for the
And
title?
that's grown
You know
that
what
much.
is?
It's grown in a
number
week.
3, Martin?
Number 3, yes.
I would say Luis Angel Firpo fought Jack Dempsey.
Time is up, Martin. Now, Kitty Carlisle.
Number 1, it says here in the affidavit that you became interested in this manly art of self-defense at the age
Manly
of 12.
arts.
Against whom were you defending yourself at 12?
Well, I grew up in Orange, New Jersey. And I
That
lived
explains
there
it.
enough. No offense to Orange. I grew up and I went to school with two-ton Tony Galanto's son.
And you had to defend yourself against him?
Well,
Was that your reason, number 2?
no, my father was in the profession.
Ah, he was a professional boxer.
Yes.
Number 3, do the weight of the gloves
I
change
feel number
with
1 was
various
better.
fighters?
I mean,
The
it could have very well been
heavyweights,
number 2,
wear
but number
lighter
1 had
gloves
such a
than the
more
lighter. Number
specific
2,
answer.
how much does
You had
the
a whole,
heavyweight's glove weigh?
8 ounces
like,
for
backstory to it.
an ordinary fight and 6 ounces for a championship fight.
Thank you.
Thank you,
That's
Kitty.
true.
Now, Tom Poston.
Thank you. Number 2, who was Little Arthur?
Little Arthur was Armstrong, Henry Armstrong.
Thank you. Number 3,
No,
what
I
was
actually
Lewis'
don't know,
real
man.
name? You have...
Joseph Louis Barrow.
Thank you. Number 2, where was he born?
He was born in Minnesota.
Number 1, Archie Moore had a book written. But do you know who wrote that with Archie?
I think it could be 2.
No, I don't know.
I do.
Number 1
I
had
do too.
great,
but I
great
think we both know him personally. Number 3.
answer with the,
I'm sorry,
like,
time's up,
why
Tom.
did
Thank
you
you,
get
Chad.
into this?
Number 2, who is Joe Jacobson?
I don't know who Joe Jacobson is.
Jacobs, I mean.
Jacobs, that's
Yes,
different.
sorry.
He was a promoter.
Thank you. Number,
But she just seems to know, like,
3,
all of the people. Any
he
name
was
you
by
throw
the
at
name
her, and she's like,
Turpin.
oh, yeah, that's...
What's his first name?
Randy.
Thank you. Number 1, what fight was
They're not
the
asking
long
number 3
count?
at all.
The long count was the Sullivan fight. It was before gloves came in.
Thank you. Number 2, who comes from cut and shoot?
I'm sorry. Cut and shoot. I'd like that answered myself. However, time is up. Without consultation, panel, please mark your
They didn't
ballots
ask number 3
for
anything,
either
so that
number 1,
number 3 is out of the
number
equation.
2, or number 3.
It could very well be number 3, but there's just like nothing to go on.
Great deal of thought of. Oh, you're all marked.
I'm going
Are you
1.
all set, Tom? Are you set?
Yes, I am.
Fine. Well, all right. Tom, for whom did you
But
vote?
it's
Well, I voted for number 3.
ironic.
Little Arthur, of course, was the immortal Jack Johnson. And
I
Joe
just
was
said, like,
born in,
barely asked.
Georgia,
They, like,
I believe.
asked you, like,
Joe
2
Lewis was born in
questions.
Georgia, Alabama. Georgia, I think.
All right, number 3. Peggy Cass now.
Well, I voted for number 3. My father was the matchmaker of the Boston Garden.
I know, we're going for number 3.
Martin Gable.
Well, this one would seem like an open and shut case, which is when you fall on your face. It's perfectly plain that it's number 3.
Oh, shit. Well, they,
We'll find out in a moment.
they didn't
Kitty Carlisle, for
ask
whom
you
did
questions
vote?
because they knew it was
I voted
her.
for number 3, and what I know about fighting can be put in your eye. But her answers seem terribly quick and very sure to all of these excellent people who know a great deal about fights.
Well, all right, the votes are all in. That was, of course, those votes were made up without consultation. Now, let's find
I
out
went
which
number
of
1
these
'cause he
ladies
gave
is the real boxing authority. Will the real Marjorie
the
Wells
answer on.
please stand up?
Yeah. Why you got into this and give a decent backstory, whereas number 2 obviously knew his shit.
That is fantastic. That is really
But
very, very good. And we will
just
get to
some
your
stuff off that
question,
you could
Kitty, in
learn.
a moment. But right now, let's find out about number 1. Tell us who you are and what you do.
She is a boxer.
Yes, my name is Bernice Hollenbeck, and I'm from West Orange, New Jersey. I'm a housewife and part-time model.
And you're very pretty.
Thank you.
Number 2, how about you?
My name is Myra Duberstein. I'm the fashion coordinator for Wings Bras, the perfect bra. And I'm a grandmother and have 3 grandchildren.
Miss Wells, may I ask how you became interested in boxing? I know the panel would like to know.
Well, at the age of 12, I saw Joe Louis as possibly being the Negro who would break the color line in boxing and eventually in all sports.
I see.
I began collecting material on Louis, and then
sorry.
I found a great many characters in boxing. I like characters. I kept going.
Well, we've enjoyed having you on the show, all of you, as a matter of fact. Golly, 4 incorrect votes, which means... 4 correct votes, which means you all just received a consolation prize of $50 apiece. But thank you so much for being on the program. And on your way out, there's a carton of Salem's for each of you.
I think her values were actually positive but outdated. You know what I mean? Like, the language was outdated, so it came across really, really bad. I think she's just like, this guy's fucking phenomenal. He's an incredible athlete.
He'd like to take you
But
all
it was
on,
just
very
worded
shortly.
in a way that was
I think
really,
that's
really
about
bad.
I beg pardon, Tom?
Talking or fighting?
Yes.
He can lick us
Because
his
it's
butt.
basically that's his guy.
So,
So this guy,
before we
if,
say goodnight, may I remind you
he's going to be the
this
greatest
is
boxer in the
Red
world.
Cross
Plus,
Month.
he's probably going to break
When
into
disaster
any other
strikes
sport he
and
even win
servicemen
until
need
he's
help,
just
when
a
whole
phenomenal athlete.
communities require aid, the Red Cross is always there with your help. Please give generously to your Red Cross.
So
Good
just the
night,
way it was
panel.
worded was
It's been fun being with you these past 2 weeks. Bud Collier will
very,
be
very
back at his old
uncomfortable.
stand next week at this time. And don't forget to join him and the panel. This is Robert.
All right. We're gonna watch. What is the time? Well, we got time. We got time. I haven't done like a bunch of Walk With Me Tim for ages. So we're gonna do this one. If it so chooses to load.
Vitamins and minerals.
Tim! He's doing. There's actually another one I wanted to watch of his. Maybe another time. There's one that I wanted to rewatch because I kind of saw it and I was like, oh, that's interesting. I don't remember that one. As when I was scrolling for it the other day, complaining about like, oh, he far too much focuses on luxury stuff these days. And see if I can find it just at a very, very quick glance. But something I was like, oh, that looks actually interesting. I don't remember watching it. I must have watched it, but I don't remember watching it. But yeah, it's like it might have been somewhere I've stayed before, or an area that I stayed in. I just really can't remember. I'm doing a very, very, very quick scan. Oh yeah, it was. It was him at Winter Wonderland in London, and I had gone there. This time I was in London. Thought it was mildly interesting, but I just wanted to see it on the screen.
Back in London, I'm going to be spending one night in London's oldest luxury hotel. As always, I'll check out the food, my amazing suite, and some of the history from this hotel.
You notice a lot in this hotel. The theming is a lot of dark red in places. This suite is absolutely amazing, but the first thing that I noticed when I come into
The
this
problem with
particular
this
suite
one,
is the
I was going to say,
opposite. Quite
quite
surprised they don't
often
have any
you can actually
kind
go
of,
into
like
luxury
something on the window where they can't really
luxury
see
hotels
into the
that be-
hotel, because I can see direct into their office. I could even
It
see
is weird
probably
when
what
it's
they're
weird that
doing
you're
on their
filming it.
actual computer screens. So they could probably definitely see me. So I'm gonna have to shut those curtains in a bit. Anyway, office aside, before we do the rest of the
I've
room
stayed in
tour,
hotels like
I do
that and
get
it's
some
pretty uncomfortable.
extras with the room rate. So I get a welcome bottle of champagne.
I don't
on
know if that's
arrival,
necessarily
just to
legal or
stay
not.
there. I get complimentary soft drinks from your in-room bar. There is an unpacking
Because
and
he's-
packing
he's-
service by our valet. Complimentary pressing of
Weird thing with the
4
law.
garments. I love how old-fashioned it is.
And this is
complimentary
genuinely
breakfast
true. Something we go taught
enjoyed
in,
with our suite
in journalism
or in
school.
Charlie's restaurant. I do hope you have an enjoyable stay.
And I know
All
it's the
given
same
to
with
me on
most
very
Western
nice
countries.
Letter-headed paper. I don't know if you can see that.
You
on the
can
letter-headed paper at the top.
technically
The
film
logo
into a
there,
private
dark red
residence
and
if
almost
you are standing
sparkly.
in a public place
As
yourself.
always, I'll tell you the price at the
So,
end. But
if you
it
want to
is
take
a little
photos
bit
of somebody
expensive
in
to
their
stay in this
hotel
I'm not
room
gonna
and
lie.
you were standing
And normally
on
when
the
it's quite
street,
expensive, it's nice
that
to get
is
something
legal.
back, like some welcome gifts. So yes, we do have a welcome.
But the
bottle
weird
of
thing is
champagne.
he's filming into
But
a
then
private residence from
what we have on the
another
table is
private
some
residence.
fruit.
So it's
In
sort
fact,
of slightly,
3
I
pieces
don't know
of fruit.
what the
We've
legal
got
grounds
an
for
apple,
that
we've got
is.
a pear, and we've got a blood orange, all the way from Sicily. I love the way they are laid out, though. And look at the embroidery there on the napkin with the bee. So I've got a little bit of an office
Bee
desk
for
over
bitch.
here. Very 90s. I love these cheese plants. You don't see many of them anymore, do you? A good few pens that we could take, actually, and these are very nice indeed. Quite small, like that. And being a very old hotel, I love how the stationery has been updated with the logo. You know, can't say that I'm going to use that very often anymore
Maybe.
on the office desk. But there is some nice stationery there, and this really nice in-room dining menu. I don't think this book has been opened at all. Some pasta
Somebody
there
probably
for
stole the last one.
£24. Fish and chips.
I bet.
£33. And there are lots of books in this room. I have no idea what this is. Absolutely nothing. William Shakespeare here, some other reading material, interesting vases. I do love these curtains.
I don't know why you have
again with the logo and the dark red like that. The furniture though,
hotel rooms.
I kind of, the furniture reminds me of, I would say, your grandparents' room.
Just your grandparents in general.
But I do like it.
This reminds me of your
coming home
grandparents.
I had two grandmas. I had a posh one and a not so posh one. And this is like coming home to my posh grandma's house. Look at that on the cushion.
I guess, yeah, this is
really nice. Tell a lie, I do have some snacks on the table, but these are them, and they are Parmesan sables.
I was going to say, because
nice
what I was about to say earlier was...
At least they are real flowers.
I've managed to send some nice hotels now, and a lot of them can be really cheap, depending on...
You know, when you are doing a posh
when you
dessert
book and stuff
and you
like
want
that.
to melt some sugar and you let it crystallise and make it like that.
Crystals are cheap, but they're $10,000.
The different colours,
actually properly
brown. Right, so we've got the mini bar over here.
But the problem with this one is this is in London. Everything's fucking expensive in London.
Leaf tea in here with a strainer.
I guess we're going to have to go off the end price based on that.
Interesting kettle. Like that. We've got the little teapot, complimentary water.
Crappy hotel here is expensive. Same with New York.
Spirits,
I know,
some glasses. And of course, with
people
all the
who are going
there,
to New York maybe listen.
You wouldn't want to not use a coaster. And these are nice. These are leather, stitched leather coasters.
Yeah, New York's
really
pricey.
Really randomly, they've got a book here for sale for £27 if I wanted to buy it. I mean, would you really buy a book from a minibar?
No.
Jungle Book. Nuts, chocolates there. I wonder if you're allowed to just borrow that and put it back, or do you have to pay for it? Not quite sure.
Yeah, I was wondering the same for the books.
Oh, we've got some milk. I love it when they don't forget that. Hopefully you don't have to pay for that.
If you just read it there.
So all the soft drinks here
and put it back,
free.
what would
There's a little mini bottle of champagne. The very
and same with the
expensive
charger,
water. I do get a little bit of a 90s vibe in the room. But there is
if you just use and put it back.
A random chair just there on its own. I guess that table
I've never done, so they're all
and it looks too
unreasonably expensive.
Around, so, oh well. Just stick it over there. Stand up.
But there's also the side of things of, and there's the booze, but it's more.
What's really nice is the fireplace. Again,
when you've got in for the night, and I guess a beer maybe or a wine.
But they do
like
come
when you get in for the night, you're just like, I want something to drink. I don't want just.
You think to yourself,
water.
What is the point of really putting that there?
I
yes,
want,
it does look great,
you
but
know,
it kind
a Coke or a
Pepsi
or
teasing you, going.
Well, that's exactly
well,
it. 100% that. It's just like,
fire, but you can't.
I want a Coke, I want a Pepsi, I want a beer, I want something,
how much they
a drink to relax to before I go to sleep.
Little book here, all on grounds.
And as you say, everything else is closed.
Photos of the hotel. Look at that.
The one place that is open is 20 minutes walk. Do I really want to do that?
Tell me what that is in the comments. Is it just an ornament, or is it somewhere in the old days that you would put your hat? Maybe? I don't know. I think so, but I could be wrong. Okay, so let's check out the bedroom. Just want to say thank you to Planning for sponsoring today's video.
It's one of the biggest questions that I get asked. Where do you book your hotels? One of the sites I use regularly is planning.com. It's a travel booking site that features recommendations for worldwide hotels, experiences, excursions, tours,
you mean like booking.com?
And more from travel content creators like me. I've started sharing some of my favourite hotels across the world on my Planning profile so you can access them and book where I've stayed whilst getting exclusive deals of up to 40% off. Sign up for free using the link in the description or the QR code on screen now.
The only thing I like about that is
and save up to 40% of hotels worldwide. If you use my link to sign up, you'll also be entered to win a $250 planning credit. Thanks to planning.com for sponsoring today's video.
It's not a bad idea to like look, have a website where you can go
different levels.
Find.
They've already told me about watch out for the step, and then I almost tripped down it.
What's most likely going to be more unique hotels.
Again, over the fireplace with all that wood. Don't worry, I'm going to take my shoes
if you want to go
this.
on a Instagram holiday sort of thing.
Is
I want to go to somewhere that is quite unique.
Between a sofa and an armchair, so you can get snuggled up with someone.
What content creators doing?
Again, you've got people in the office.
I don't mind that.
Hello.
I was going to shit on it
Big
completely.
chest of drawers.
That purpose
and then the bed,
would be quite
which is a queen bed. This thing is huge.
Where are the weirdest hotels in the world?
firmer pillows, which they
You
have
stayed in
done.
the Aeroplane
Yes,
Hotel, the
nice.
hotel that's
By
formerly
the
a prison.
bedside, got a phone, little notepad,
The underwater
and a
one,
pen,
underground
and just in
one,
case I
so-
want to change my mind,
Website
there
they
is
have
the
that stuff's
pillow
good.
menu. There's a V-shaped pillow on there, a wool pillow.
But if you're just doing
Almost has
straight up,
African safari vibes.
looking for
Bed.
advice of what
This
hotel
is
to book,
nice.
you just
So
use
let's check out the
booking.com.
bed. Oh, that's quite firm. I wasn't expecting that. I thought that would be a little bit.
It's the
softer than
age-old
that.
problem
A good
once
firm
something
bed for me is actually
capitalizes
better
on the
than- in fact,
market,
some people say that
it's fucking
a firmer
done.
bed will make you sleep better than a softer bed, but I'm sure that's open to opinion.
You
And for
stayed in
some
a hotel
reason,
in
we've got an extra
NYC,
chair from the
room was the size
Did
of a
they
closet,
deliver on their promise?
and let me
Of a
guess, it was
mattress
still
encasement?
really expensive.
Or have they not? Yes, they have. Look at that. Mattress encasement. Check out that mirror. I love that dressing table. That is really
Not
nice.
terrible. Oh, that's good.
Wow, these drawers are heavy.
When I was looking,
Again, I'm just worried that I'm going
was
to have to
all
move
just
this back because I can imagine just like
frustratingly
walking
expensive.
past here, especially if you've had a glass of that champagne and knocking into that. Looks like they've got new carpet.
Actually, you
Another
know
little
what? I
step
think-
up into the bathroom and the closet.
I
which is
think
what
it
was
might have
told
been
it
one of the ones I was
Some people
looking
might
at.
go,
I
"Why
think
are
I
you
know
calling it
which
a
one you're
closet when
talking
you're in the
about
UK?"
now.
But that's what she said it was. This is actually a really nice.
Did it have
space. Look for that.
shared
Branding's on
shower?
point. You've got a nice smart suit.
Like not
or
literally a
dress.
shared
You
shower,
can-
but you know, like
Don't you ever want to do
you didn't have your own personal ensuite.
Tis dangerous out there in space.
Hello?
Hang it there.
Because I was looking at one, it
And,
was
really randomly there is
pretty small.
another mini bar in here, which I've
But it
never
was the
seen
only one that
before.
was
Not
reasonably
normally where you
priced.
put all your clothes, would they have an extra?
But it
mini
had
bar.
a
But the
shared
upsell's
shower.
huge, so just in case you can't get to the mini bar, this in the
Which doesn't
the
bother
living
me
room,
too
there's-
much, but
there's a mini
people
bar
had
there.
actively
Safes over
complained
here.
about it on
There's
the
slippers.
reviews. That's where my problem was.
And a Dyson hairdryer.
I'm actually
I love
okay
when they're packed
staying in a place
away
that's got a
in nice
shared
leather
shower.
case like that. It does
Oh,
feel
nice.
luxury,
Okay, it's a different
doesn't
one.
it? It's nice. And all this actually
I have to
closes up quite nicely.
get the link off you, I guess.
It just
Or you could tell me where it
disappears.
is on
Shout
Discord.
out to the cleaner that it must have taken ages.
'Cause I wanna go back to
always
NYC.
keep these polished. So there is the toilet.
And the place I stayed with in NYC
with a
was
bidet.
lovely.
So it's kept away from the main bathroom.
But
And
it'd
so
just be nice to know
two
places that are
sinks.
cost effective.
You've got the shower over here and then the bath. Look at that. That is really big. A TV on the wall as well if you fancy it.
Fuck, this is
All
getting
these
really posh now.
complimentary. So I can actually take that whole box with me if I wanted to. Branding's on point with the
That's
towels,
fair.
but I did notice
I've done
the
the same
towels
before,
are
and
not
you-
overly that thick, fairly thin. You can tell some of the enamels come off this bath because
It's shockingly good when you can do that
The
stuff.
surround on the mirrors is what you would find on an old
When I was in
painting.
San Fran,
It's lovely. Everything's so
I came
polished.
across a luxury
Don't want to touch
hotel
anything.
there.
The way that they've laid
I
out
just, I just popped in. I just literally, there's photos of me there, and it's just like I've looked in it because I'm like,
But the shower, well, this shower is so big that you could actually have.
looked in it,
some
it was
people sitting
gorgeous,
over here,
clearly
some more
very,
people
very
sitting over
luxurious.
there, having a lovely
I was like, oh, I wonder what the
conversation,
cost
or
is.
somebody showering in the middle. It is
And of
that
course, I was
big.
looking
You
on
can
the
sit-
day,
there's two
but
people over
it's
this
really,
side,
really
two
cheap.
people
I was
over
like,
this side. You could
do I
probably
just book
stand,
it? Like,
I would say
do I just
about
like
6
go fucking
people,
stay a night in a
so
luxurious
7, 8.
hotel in
That's
San
about
Francisco?
10 people that you could get
Didn't,
in the
but
shower.
I was
Why
tempted.
does he always keep going on about how many people he can get in the shower? Again, just to reiterate, it's just sometimes the camera didn't show off how big these showers are, so I thought that'd give you a better idea. The corridors are
But it
remind me
is
of,
a
old-fashioned
it's a really good
seaside
tip if you
hotel. Let's go
if you're in a position
downstairs rather
to
than the lift.
risk it. We can risk that.
This is the rear entrance to the hotel.
Booking hotels on the night of, they do the 100%. Like the prices are really, really
wow,
cheap,
look at that. That looks lovely.
even for really, really high-end hotels. You can get
So you don't
rooms
get
for
fires in the room, but you
next
get
to
them.
naught. Just because they need to filter stuff out, and there must be well, not even just low volume. Like even if they got one spare, I've come across that.
So this
They
is
must
a
be
great
booking
place
it a
for
lot. I don't
tea.
quite
And once
understand the
again, they've
reason
got the
behind
fire
it.
going on.
I've gone to
Look at
places
that.
that have had literally one room available, booked it on the night, and it's been
I'm going to go straight for dinner though.
literally a quarter of the price.
The bar that I wanted to go in is through there that's closed at the moment. That does some really impressive cocktails. So this restaurant is called
Expedia
Charlie's.
used to be the
Let's go and check
the
it out.
main one. It sort of has shifted to booking.
It's okay. Welcome to Charlie's.
That's okay. Thank you very much.
Not saying
I don't
Expedia is
really
bad, I
see
just
that,
sort of
but
mean
there's
like
like
Expedia
a
at one point
round
was the
red
like
bit of
main
marble in the bottom of my
booking site
glass. All
for
this is table water, but it makes me
hotels
want to
and
drink more of it. It's weird.
tours and all
So
that
for
like.
starters, I've gone for a Dorset crab.
It gets to
and
theme
then I've gone
parks,
for the beef.
etc. It still
Looking forward to this.
holds a
Apparently
big
the Dorset
market
crab
share,
is
but
supposed to
I
be
think booking's
excellent,
just
and they've only just added it to the
completely
menu.
taken over.
As you can tell, the hotel is pretty quiet. It's just after New Year. It's middle of the week, so perfect.
Very fancy butter there.
So let's try the Dorset crab with a side of Melba toast. This looks ultra fine. This is probably going to melt in the mouth.
But yeah, I was talking about all this just to
Wow, at the
sort of
bottom
really
you've got
illustrate the point there.
pate, stroke a lemony.
Yes, you're staying in a luxury hotel, but London prices are fucking expensive.
They didn't ask me how I wanted the
So
beef,
even for a
but it
crummy
was
hotel?
pretty rare, to be honest.
Which I've
We've
stayed
also
in
got
London.
some mashed potato on the side, and what
Yeah,
looks
you're
like buttery
paying a lot.
chips.
So potentially even if it's like, oh, it costs this much, it's
funny.
not a bad price.
You think like a meal like that's not going to fill you up, and it surprisingly does.
For only,
It doesn't look
100
much,
less,
but,
you're going to be staying in a
the
shoebox.
potatoes and the meat, really filling. Well, that's got to be a first. The waiter's just come up to me and said, so I understand that you don't want turn down service, sir, is that correct? And yeah, I declined turn down service tonight. Yeah, thanks. On the top is like
what was the problem
caramelized
there?
sugar, like a creme brulee. Oh wow, that's really
Winston,
nice.
they didn't want turn down service? How dare you decline our turn down service?
Well, dinner, although it looked pretty small, was very filling. And that dessert at the end, wow. Imagine a lemon meringue crossed with creme brulee. But instead of having meringue on the
that
top
sounds
of the
amazing.
lemon pie, you had creme brulee topping. You know, that sugar that's been melted and crystallized. Absolutely amazing. And those little chocolate thins at the end were really nice. So
Well,
I did say no to
absolute
turn down
shit.
service, but they've actually remade the bed because I kind of pulled those
Is that
blankets
why
off
they asked?
earlier. And they've also left me with this, our brand's favourite
They asked
Stinger
because they
cocktail
did it
with
anyway.
cognac and aqua biancan liqueur.
Oh shit, we've already done it.
Wow. Well, it's been left in my room, so it'd be rude not for me to give this a try. Ooh. It reminds
This
me of
will
when you go
100%
to
be
a restaurant like in
perk
Spain or
of being
Greece, and they
a
give you
content
that
creator.
that shot after your meal.
And this is
Ooh.
why he's called the
That'll
drunken
certainly
pervert.
warm you up before bed. The hotel was a family hotel to begin with, and they've given me a book to read, some bedtime reading. We would be honoured if you would leave your mark in our guest book. Please visit us at reception to add your signature and become part of our history.
Yeah.
Well, I'm truly honoured
It's
because
100% because he's a content
in this
creator.
book,
Here's a bottle of
there
cognac
is a-
because you create content.
they've
We
left
want
a
to look good.
bookmark into the Browns Hotel signature book, and in here are some very
Hilarious.
famous people. Margaret Thatcher, some very famous people indeed. So I'm truly honoured that they've asked me to sign the guest book.
That's weird, man.
Which I'll have to do when I leave tomorrow. It's got some history in here as well. I'll definitely
That's
take a read of it.
so fucking weird.
They're doing some
You've
work
got
at
the
the
Queen.
minute, but every so often the lights flicker.
You've got the Queen who
Bit
signed
strange,
it.
bit spooky.
You got like Churchill signed
Did you
it,
see that?
Thatcher, former
Just as I
leaders of
called
the
it.
country. And
It's
other
a bit strange.
celebrities
I've
there
never been
as
to a hotel
well.
where the lights go on and off like that, flicker a lot.
Queen Elizabeth, King
But
Charles.
I have noticed that as soon as I
and
walked into the room.
Tim.
One of the first things I noticed, actually. Well, they do it again. Probably not.
Fuck, that's corny as fuck.
Good morning. I wonder if the office workers are already up working. I guess they are, because it's upper state. Oh, there's a few people in. Right, I did think about trying my hand at the fresh tea leaves over there, but I thought I'd probably...
1 minute, you're doing a little DIY. The next,
You
you've
burn
done
the
too
house
much.
down. Yeah.
Join Tower and save $50 on new comprehensive car and
make a mess like the last time I attempted it, so I'm going to go downstairs, grab a cup of tea and see what's on offer for breakfast. Come on.
How the fuck can you not make tea? What a dipshit. Yeah. Could he not do this? The concept of pouring hot water on tea leaves was too difficult for poor Tim. Oh yeah, like he goes to the gym.
So just went and had a quick look at the gym, and I got back in the lift to go to the same floor that I was on, but realised I couldn't go any further because they were doing some building work, because they had covers all over the carpet. But no one had told me, there was nothing in the lift to tell me that I shouldn't go to that floor. I think there's refurbishment happening to all that part of the hotel, so I think I need to go back down and then walk further across and go in the other lift. Some people say this is London's most unusual big hotel. That's because it was started by the Brown family in a single London townhouse and then spread out, taking over 12 other big townhouses, which gives the hotel almost like a bed and breakfast kind of feel as you walk in.
It must also be like feel really disconnected.
The Royals have had a deep connection to this hotel since its origination. For a lot of past guests, they always say it feels like coming home. Walking around the hotel, you do get that really welcoming, cozy vibe. So my suite spread out over 3 different rooms: the living room, the bedroom, and the bathroom. I like that you go downstairs actually into your bedroom. That's kind of nice. I love the quintessentially British furniture that they've got in this room. The lighting fixtures are here. Are a little bit different. I absolutely love the, I guess you'd call them chandeliers from the ceiling. And compared to some other hotels, a very different welcome feel as you walk into the room with a bottle of champagne and those 3 pieces of fruit. There isn't really any downsides to this particular suite, apart from the fact that it does look onto that office.
I'd love free fruits in my hotel room.
There's nothing else from seeing, especially as it gets late in the day, everyone from the office just kind of like nosing into your room. The bathroom was amazing. The bath and the huge shower.
Yeah, I've stayed in hotel rooms like that before.
It is 111
slightly uncomfortable.
It was really nice actually, and although
particularly when you're in places where
when it came out,
again,
I thought to myself, I'm going to be hungry after this. But
separated,
actually, it was
so
quite filling.
you have a living room,
Mayfair, this is a very
bedroom.
prestigious address.
Often
and
I've stayed in hotels.
Is equally impressive.
I've stayed in hotels
so
where
for one night
the living room
in
doesn't
my
have
suite,
curtains,
it
so
came
you
to £2,420.
Sans clothes.
When it's a price like
you're
that,
like,
it'd
oh
be
fuck,
nice
that's right.
that,
There's
for
no
example,
curtains here.
Everything in the minibar would be complimentary. Not that I'd really drink
I wasn't paying
it,
enough
but
attention.
with my package that I had, it was just soft drinks that were available. That rate did include breakfast as well. Obviously not the biggest hotel, but it is certainly unique.
I did want to preface it before, like if it was around, let's say, 700, 800 quid. Still very, very expensive. But as I say, London just is expensive. That just sort of is what happens. You're only paying comparatively a wee bit more. We're going to watch an episode of Big Wolf on Campus, because we haven't done that in fuck knows how long. I think I need to know is, have we watched this episode? I think we have. We're gonna watch it anyway. We're gonna watch we're gonna watch 2 episodes of Big Wolf. It's been ages since we fucking watched this. And because there's only 1 episode left of season 1 after this one, so we can refresh ourselves, watch last episode, and then we finally moved on to season 2, which has been fucking ages coming. Just don't.
It is time.
Who are you?
Will you remember this?
I'm not ready to go yet.
The choice is not yours to make.
I've never really thought of myself as a superhero, but when I see an innocent person in trouble, something inside me just snaps. I'm like, Superman, I don't need a phone booth to change it. Hey,
yeah,
weirdo.
You wussy Superman.
Get off him. You should get out of here, sir. I'll take care of this joker.
Thanks.
Stop picking on old dudes.
Badass line. Mic drop.
Doesn't feel high. You've taken a soul from me. Now I shall take yours.
It's just a phase I'm going through. Hey, Pete. Head to. It's just a phase I'm going through. Because it's like the moon, Pete. Do you get it? Moon's phases. You get the joke, Pete.
What happened to your jacket? Oh, well, you know.
How you doing, Pete?
Running faster than a speeding bullet, stopping some dude from mugging an old man in the park. Yeah.
Barker the moon.
Cool, right on. What's all this stuff for?
Just some props and effects for a little Merton J. Dingle production.
What do we got? Romeo and Juliet? Why do you want to direct a boring love story?
No, this isn't going to be a boring love story. It's going to be full of all the blood and gore and explosions that Shakespeare intended. Let me give you a little
exactly.
demonstration. Take this rapier. Ah! Don't you take the knife? That's like my hand. Ah!
I'm sorry, man. Hold on a second. Somebody call 911.
Strawberry puree. Some people prefer ketchup.
I would love to. It's just like blood.
The same consistency as human hemoglobin.
You mean to tell me you're not cut? You were just faking it?
Exactly. Now imagine that in a well-staged theatrical.
Wait a minute. Oh God, I am bleeding.
Or just hit me.
Raping with Sneak. That exists still? You're still doing that? Ugh, no, I'm joking. What have you got on Sneak for tonight?
Now, where is the soul I'm owed? Hey, Stace, are you okay? During first period, I heard Stacy and her little college boy had a fight last night. It was time for me to launch Operation Caring Friend. What do you got there?
Oh, I'm auditioning to be Juliet in Merton.
Finally. That's how you get the big views.
Oh, come on, flowers?
Stacy, I'm so sorry about last night.
Eric, that is so sweet. I guess I'll see you later.
Yeah. I'll probably see you at the auditions. You know, as a matter of fact, I'll probably be reading with you because Merton already promised me the part of Romeo. No way! Oh, come on! You gotta let me be Romeo. This is my chance to get back with Stacy. Besides,
It's my chance to actually kiss a girl.
you remember that video we made together?
We didn't make a video together. I snuck in on you with my camcorder while you were lip-syncing to the Backstreet Boys.
Fine, you want proof? I'll give you proof. Check this out. Here's the scenario. I'm Jean-Claude Van Damme. I just found out that a group of bad guys traveled through time to kidnap my nephew.
Okay. Phenomenal. Give him the role. Oscar winning already.
Margaret, I said Diet Coke with a twist of lemon, not a wedge of lemon. What do you think, I'm trying to ward off scurvy?
Sorry, sir.
Look, if you want to be my script girl, you're gonna have to learn to cater to my every whim.
It's boring to do.
That's creepy.
Who's up first?
Tim and Travis Ackert are auditioning for Romeo.
Together?
Ashamed of my body, Travis. Don't be ashamed of what Mom and Dad gave us.
Excuse me. Can you tell me where the principal's office is?
Yes, down in the end of the hall. Have we met before?
I've got one of those faces. I was attacked
Are you doing
by
this
a werewolf
high school?
last night. I believe he's a student in this school.
Well, I hope you find him. Good luck, see ya.
My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself. My ears have not yet drunk 1,000 words of that tongue's utterance.
Give them the
Yet I
role.
know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague? Travis, is thy codpiece too tight?
Thank you, that's enough. Who's next?
They're the only ones auditioning for the lead.
Where am I gonna find my Romeo? Tommy, hey, you got the part.
Listen, I need to talk to you.
All right, people, take 10.
Okay, out, everybody out.
A dude from the park last night is here looking for the werewolf.
Oh no. Not the werewolf.
I wear all black.
Have you tried telling him it was just a
He had
phase
on
he was going
black
through?
hood and this big, curvy blade thing.
A black hood and sickle? Did he look like this?
Yes, yes. When did you get a tattoo?
Hey, it's a symbol of my rebellious nature, my reckless disregard for conventional norms.
Why is it all smudged?
It's a rub-on. My mom
Aw.
wouldn't let me get a real one. But do you know who this is?
Marilyn Manson?
No,
Yeah.
Tommy.
No.
The Grim Reaper. Death.
What does he want from me?
You interrupted him taking a soul. I bet he wants
This is
yours
like Final
instead.
Destination.
I'm not ready to die.
Okay, calm down. He doesn't know that you're the werewolf.
Okay,
Yeah, so...
maybe you're right. So all I gotta do is not wolf out. and
Exactly. Easy.
Everything should be fine.
Yes. Ooh, that'll put hair on your chest.
Literally.
Oh man, I gotta get out of here.
If that's where you put the bottle, and that's where you left the cheese log, what did you do with Shirley's Angora sweater? Lamar.
I'm here for Tommy Dawkins.
Yep. Grab some couch. You should be home soon.
Yeah, just let a stranger into your house.
What are you watching?
It's a Laverne and Shirley marathon. It's like I died and went to heaven.
Not
No.
yet, you haven't.
I knew he was going to say that.
That Lenny and Squeaky kill me. What a delicious irony. Perhaps I'll take them together.
Take them where?
Never mind.
Fresca?
No, you've been drinking from that, you sick fuck.
Okay, people, let's rehearse. Romeo and Juliet on planet Memnon. Act 2, Scene 1.
Exactly as Shakespeare pictured.
Artistic license. Please begin.
But soft. What light shines through yonder galaxies? It is the East. And Juliet is the son of Memnon. Burton, I don't think that was in the play.
Will you please just say the lines? Actors, let's go!
It's a lot of them.
Oh,
Never
Romeo.
work with actors, I say.
Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Cut! It's Captain Romeo. He's the commander of the 3rd Squadron of the 8th Starfleet. Didn't you get the new sides?
Sorry.
All right. That's it. Take 5. Go. Just go. Run your lines.
How's Leonardo DiCaprio?
Mercutio, Tibbet. Okay. Now this is the famous fight scene where Mercutio is killed.
You got them playing probably the two most
challenges Tybalt,
important
blah,
characters in the whole
blah.
play.
They duel, blah, blah.
Technically, even
Tybalt
more so
stabs
than
Mercutio.
the titular leads.
No, he doesn't. All right, everybody. Grab a chainsaw! Awesome!
Nuts. I'd definitely watch this version.
Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch thy cheek.
The greatest wrestler of all time, you mean, Beaver?
Maybe I'm not acting.
That's Eric.
Oh.
I better go call him.
There's a dated reference for you.
Hey, Dean, home.
Hey, little bro, you got some company.
I believe you know why I'm here.
What a voice.
Yeah. I'm gonna go in the kitchen and
If
make
I
some
had that
nachos.
voice, I'd be a millionaire.
Hey, where you going?
They always run.
Normally, I don't believe in running from my problems.
Imagine how many
But this time
viewers
my
you'd have on
problem
your podcast,
was
or listeners
death.
you'd have on your podcast, you had a voice like that.
Ran like crazy.
Where do you think you're going?
That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as
That was my problem with the Chainsaw Charlie thing, was
don't need this, don't need this. Ah,
Terry
there's an
Funk
explosion here.
is quite
There's
happily in
this.
contention for one of the greatest
Right
ever.
here, listen. In the
And
final
they're just like,
scene,
we'll give him
instead
the
of
dumbest
stabbing
gimmick
yourself,
possible.
How do you feel about
It
self-immolation?
very much feels like
You
one
know,
of those payback
setting
things of
yourself
like,
on fire.
you trying to get famous without us? We're going to give you something
Yeah,
stupid.
no, I'm a werewolf. I don't know how we know, but I went home, and he was on the couch watching Laverne and Shirley with Dean.
There's an unlikely glimpse into the viewing habits of an immortal spirit.
What am I gonna do? How am I?
I mean, who hasn't watched Laverne and Shirley?
In Ingmar Bergman's Seventh Seal, a young crusading knight makes a deal with death in order to forestall his own demise.
What about in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey?
Black and white photography, an imaginative wardrobe by Franz Lugenhaar.
Merton, please. In the movie.
Knowing that death is an excellent
Fair.
chess player, Max von Sydow
I hadn't heard
challenges
that.
him to a game.
But it feels like
in
they've done it
hopes
with few
of
peeps.
sparing his life. Oh, I hope that's my pizza. I mean, I hope that's not death.
Your time has come, Tommy Dawkins.
Your time has come.
That's no way to talk to a chess
And so
champion.
have I.
Chess champion. I'm always up for a game.
Okay. You win, I come with you. But if I win, you spare my life.
Very well.
Wasn't it for him?
I'll be black.
You any good at chess?
Oh yeah, I'm awesome. That's the one with the little castles and horses, right?
I wish you knew which one it was.
Checkmate.
What the?
That's Merton's
Please,
fault.
give me one chance, please.
Yahtzee.
Connect 4.
Where? Where? I don't see where.
Colonel Mustard,
In the lounge with the lead pipe.
Man, you're good. How about Stratego?
No, there will be no more games. You must come with me, Tommy Dawkins.
Still see you cheated at Candyland.
Wait, aren't you going to let him say his goodbyes? I mean, please, he's a good werewolf. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Fine. You have until sundown. After that, there will be no more reprieves. You will be mine, Tommy Dawkins.
This is the
He
old
may be the dark messenger of death.
stuff. I need to
but I'll
find
say
it
this
out.
for him. It's fair.
I'm just looking because I got contact. I just put in my contact lens. This is really old contact
Figured
lens
if my
cleaner.
time had really
I lost a
come,
lid for it somehow.
then I might as well tell Stacy that I was the werewolf. I mean,
Probably not a
after
good
all
idea
that
that
I
you
put
wear
her through,
contacts
she
there. I got
deserves
that
to
in.
know.
Hey.
Hi. Are you ready to go over our lines? I'm still a little shaky on what to do after the balcony explodes.
Well, That's
just
actually not why I had you come over today. There's just something I gotta tell you.
I was at a
What's the matter?
party for New Year.
Hi, Stacy.
Hi, Merton.
I just wanted to brag. I was at the party. No,
I gotta go.
and
Tommy.
we were doing drinking games with
What were you gonna tell
crappy
me?
vampire movies.
Just
And one of them, of course, was Twilight. She was the original bad vampire before Bryce Dallas Howard took over.
There's no way it can fail. But if it does, can I have your CDs?
At last, you've come.
It's like,
are you ready?
You went from Big Wolf to this, and then just had the role snatched from you
Tommy, hold up the amulet.
by nepotism.
From the ancient waters of the river Styx, we hold before you the mystical amulet
yeah,
of
I guess
Alvar.
nepotism.
Well, actually, it's an exact replica. I command thee, death! Return from whence thy came, and lay claim to the life of another!
Foolish mortals. You can't cheat death.
He's bluffing. He's about to buckle.
Enough! You must come with me
Bela Lugos.
Merton!
Bela Lugos is dead.
Well, I'm not going out without a fight. Come on.
I'd rewatched Ed Wood recently. But you must be double jointed. Somebody's gonna finish that line off.
You win. I will wait no longer. You must come with me.
See, this is all your fault. You said that we could beat him.
Confidence is 90% of any plan.
No!
It's true.
If I have to go, I'm taking you with me.
Tommy!
No.
He's dead.
One way or another, he had to pay the price. I'll be back for you sometime.
R.I.P. Tommy. And that's how the whole series ended.
Is he gone?
Yep. Oh. I can't believe it worked.
I've ever thought, that you can beat death.
No, the spike rig. I can use this in the new play. Margaret,
Fancy fun.
Dean here. Let's take this down. Now remember, guys, we're striving for total Elizabethan authenticity here.
All right.
Got your laser guns?
Nice. What happened to the chainsaws?
I was thinking about what you said at your house the other night.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got all mushy on you. It was kind of weird.
It's okay. There's something I want to tell you. Eric and I broke up last night.
Oh, that's sad.
He dumped you?
No, I broke up with him. I told him I was in love with somebody else.
Murdered?
Really? And who might that be?
Paul Simmons. I'm kidding, Tommy.
God.
I'm in love with you.
Today's where I am is a stunning picturesque day. I don't actually know what it's like the second day. It was nice. And I just look at my phone. It's like, oh, houses being destroyed by tornadoes just up north. Somebody got sucked out of their house by a tornado. What the fuck is going on?
I guess nobody can really stop death for good, but I don't think he'll be coming back to Pleasantville anytime soon.
So people in Pleasantville are immortal?
Was a big hit. He didn't win an Oscar or anything, but people really seem to go for the special effects.
Give me what you got, Mercutio! Bring it on, Jimbo!
Yes.
Beat that, Shakespeare! I'm really glad I talked Merton into changing the story around a little bit.
What do you say we get off this planet and go find a new galaxy together?
Oh, Romeo.
Beautiful.
That sounds awesome. I love you.
That's a far better ending.
And I love you too. And as for me and Stacy, well, I think after all this time, we're finally back on track.
That's how it should have actually ended. Shakespeare's a jerk. Alright. We're gonna watch the last episode. And then probably, unless I get the biting urge.
I know what I'm doing. Didn't get to the 9th level for no reason.
Tommy, are you done yet? It's been like an hour.
I was just doing a quick scroll through to be like, I got a feeling we watched this one as well.
I know what I'm doing. Didn't get to the 9th level for no reason.
Tommy, are you done yet? It's been like an hour.
Yeah, just... Oh, come on!
Come on!
Yeah, the kid's hot. The kid's hot! Yeah. Oh! Oh, yeah!
I haven't waited since the last episode of season 1.
Look out for the burning tire! Rick, shut up and let me play the game. I'm sorry, you're right. Get that first aid kit. Get that first aid kit. All right. Hey, guys. We gotta lock up. Just 1 second, and I'm almost to the 10th level. Nobody here has ever gotten to the 10th level. Hey, where's Stacy, man? Go get her, man.
What a nerd playing video games.
2 hours ago. She got tired of waiting.
Loser.
What? Focus on me, focus! Oh, yeah, look at his head behind the tar bag. Yes! When the kid rains, sweet rain. You did it! You got to the 10th level.
The 10th level?
What? Whoa. But that's it? The game's over?
Oh, you broke it.
Oh, we gotta get out of here. They're close. Oh, that's... Dirt strike.
Dirt striking.
Welcome to the 10th level.
I used to own this town.
Sing along.
Now it's all turned upside down. I wish I could figure out.
Do you think?
It's just a phase I'm going through.
That nepotism ruined a young career. As I do.
In high school, if you're the least bit different from the other kids, everybody treats you like you've got some big problem.
Check out Big Bad Loser Daddy. Hello.
What?
Swing and khakis are so over.
Of course, I was a werewolf. That's about as different as you can get. But at least my problem was a secret. Other kids aren't so lucky.
Welcome to the dorkhouse.
Is the seat taken?
No.
Good.
I said a seat wasn't taken. I didn't say you could sit there.
Hey, Becky, how's that rash of yours?
What rash? You don't have a rash?
Don't listen to her. There's a seat over here.
But I'm a freshman. I'm not allowed to sit at the senior table.
Oh, don't worry. Neither is he.
Oh, this is going to end up being creepy as well, isn't it?
I don't.
Yep.
Ew. I don't know why they called those invisible braces. I mean, I could totally see them. Don't smile too much, it's embarrassing.
Hey, isn't that your brother?
I'm gonna file a complaint with the American Association of Bullies. Only freshmen can be stuffed in lockers.
We've definitely seen this.
Let me on, please.
My brother with Tommy Dawkins. This is so X-Files.
Grab a Coke?
No, I gotta get going for the Gothic Fantasy Guild. Got a big meeting tonight.
Really?
Flag of Britonia.
They've been hanging out
chainmail
for
headpiece.
the past 22 episodes.
That was a chalice.
Even at your house.
Hey, do you have any embalming fluid? No, never mind. Can you close that for me? Yeah, I know. It's this way.
Stacy, I'm so sorry about last night.
About what? Leaving me alone for an hour while you played some video game? Don't worry
What a
about it.
loser.
That's every girl's dream date.
Let me make it up to you, please. We can go out tomorrow night.
Here, I mean.
Tommy, that's not you making it up to me. That's me giving you another chance.
Got on to that, huh?
What'd you have in mind?
I was thinking maybe we could go to the park. I heard on the radio last night that there's gonna be a meteor shower, and I don't know, I thought it'd be kind of cool if the two of us got together and checked it out.
Well, well, Galileo. When did you develop such an interest in astronomy?
Since I saw the stars in your eyes.
Smooth. Take notes.
Think about it.
All right, it's cheesy, but it really was.
The old
Ladies,
pimp daddy,
this
Tommy
is a very
Dawkins.
big year for the Angry Badgers. You can pull your pigtails out of your jock straps. We've got a chance at beating Muhlenberg. Tim and Travis, if you're done, let's play some Badger ball. Badger ball!
Badger ball! I want to play some Badger ball. Why don't people review Badger ball anymore? Good old days. We'd all sit around and watch the Badger ball on the TV.
No thanks, guys. I think I'll be getting mine the good old-fashioned way.
Steal it from a freshman?
No, Tim. I mean, I'm gonna pay for it.
Okay.
Paying for stuff. Oh. That's how the government gets you.
It's cute, guys. It's
Not a sponsor.
Eat my fist, dirtbag.
Great, you killed someone, Tommy. Off to prison with you.
And after all of these horrible mutilations, Vlad the Impaler became the legendary Dracula. Any questions?
You. What's your favorite color?
Black? Any more questions?
What size frock do you wear?
38 regular. Please, direct the questions toward the topic of discussion.
Were you always this cute?
Yes.
Yes.
Merton, you gotta come see this.
Tommy, we're having a meeting here?
There is a 6'5" dead guy in the cafeteria.
Field trip.
No. Just you.
Okay, I'll study things. I was attacked by Dirk Strike'em. Dirk Strike'em? He's a character
famous?
from a video.
No, I... Where did he go? No.
He was right here. I think you're suffering from post-traumatic stress syndrome from too much video game combat.
This is
We're all
real.
been there.
Look at the hole in the soda machine, huh?
Tommy, TNT put a freshman's head through that machine every week. I was attacked. Tommy, sometimes the line between fantasy and reality get blurred. Okay? When I was 9, I was so in love with Princess Leia, I thought I could talk to her on my special pink phone.
I mean...
You know, you're probably right. I mean, I had been playing that game an awful lot, and you know...
Yes. You know, I'm gonna go back to my meeting now. Do you want to stay here with your friend?
Meeting spelled M-E-A-T.
See ya, friend.
Cody Rhodes.
I know plenty of kids out there have overactive imaginations, but I'm just not one of them, okay? I really did get attacked by a character from a video game. At least I thought I did. Then again, maybe Merton was right. Maybe it was all in my head. I don't know. Either way, I decided to take a break from the mind-numbing violence of video games and watch some good, wholesome TV with my brother Dean.
Next, on When Animals Attack, a mailman gets the last laugh.
Hey, Dean, you want anything else with your sandwich?
Yeah. Could you put some chips on the side? But I don't want it touching. Hey, you're not using that crappy 12-grain bread Mom keeps trying to trick me with, are you? Oh, use some of that fancy mustard Dad hides at the back of the fridge.
Hey.
Remember me, dirtbag. Player 1.
Demanding much?
Hey, man, what are you doing in there?
Okay, dirtbag. Now you're toast.
Come on, we can't blow a fuse now. Hey, Tommy, hurry up. We're just about to find out if the campers get away from the grizzly bear.
Yeah, right there.
You know, I'm not taking sides here, but you just don't poke a sleeping bear. Oh, sweet little bro.
The crust off.
Usually Mom's the only one who cuts the crust off my sandwich. Or she always gets all 4 sides.
Damn it, Tommy.
All right, you're getting me freaking out.
Missed a side.
He jumped me once at school, and he clearly wasn't shy about making house calls. I had to be on my toes. But by 3 o'clock the next day, he hadn't shown up yet. Maybe he was trying to trick me into a false sense of security. Or maybe,
Imagine really tempted to watch one more episode
he
now.
had forgotten about me.
Mostly
Well, it
because
isn't Dirk Strike'em.
we lose her.
You're not still obsessed that video game, are you?
No. I am way over that video game stuff.
And I'm curious about...
All right, I'll
I
go.
can't remember how the new character gets introduced.
The meteor shower? The park?
Oh, yes. Yes, the meteor shower at the park. Wait a second, the park? You mean where they have all that open space surrounded by bushes that people can hide behind?
Yeah, slow down, Romeo. We're just going to look at falling stars. See you Friday?
Well, they're gonna go dogging.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be there. If I'm still alive, I'll be there.
Oh, excuse me. Hi, can you pick up radio signals with all that metal in your mouth?
My boyfriend likes my braces.
Oh, who's your boyfriend?
Martin.
Excuse me? Point of clarification. I'm not actually your boyfriend.
But I wrote your name in my notebook. Look, I even turned the T into a dagger.
Oh, the blood drops are a nice touch. Look, I didn't mean to lead you on, but I just...
You monster.
I don't like you.
Whoa.
No, I mean, not the way you think. I mean, I'll be your friend. I just don't want to...
Cruel, yet satisfying.
Biggest heel on TV.
Boy,
Making the girls
I
cry.
got a surprise for you, dirtbag.
All right, so I was becoming a paranoid freak, but I had pretty good reason. I had been attacked twice by a guy from a video game. I'm telling you, Merton.
And by
Dirk
death.
Strike'em wants
And
me dead.
by
You gotta help me destroy him.
woman.
Sure,
And by
no problem, Tommy. And while I'm at it, should I keep an
werewolves,
eye
and
peeled
by-
for Sonic the Hedgehog?
Okay, what else at this point?
Oh, no, wait, I can't. I have a date with Lara Croft from Tomb Raider.
Come on, man.
I'm
What
jealous.
happened to that weird little dude inside of you who used to believe in all this stuff?
All right. Let's think about this rationally. No, not possible. I'm sorry. All right.
Tell me again what happened.
Not very good at
Well,
this.
Dirk somehow got out of the game. He's ambushing.
Is there any chance this is all in your imagination? I mean, do you have any proof?
Imagination. R.I.P.
Tom, you can't die. We're not done. You're the only person who ever made me feel like I was really alive.
Kiss.
Shut up, Merton. I'm still alive.
But I thought you were deceased, expired, rubbed out. How did... Oh, never mind. Come here.
Okay.
Rubbed out, huh?
Okay. Hey,
Oi, oi.
wait a minute. The game. The game. In Dirk Strike'em, you get 3 lives. I died once in the factory.
And you died once here. You're down to your last life, Tommy. We gotta sneak in the factory and get to that game.
Oh, Freaker. Your girlfriend's here.
Girlfriend.
Hi, Tommy.
Oh. Margaret, hi. What are you doing here?
Well, since we've broken up and all, I thought I'd better give you back your CDs.
We didn't break up. We weren't even... Where did you get my CDs?
They were in your locker.
How did you get my locker combination?
It was in your diary. Well, anyway, I took them so I could get to know you better. That was before you told me you hated me.
He did say that. I
I'm
heard him.
sorry if I hurt your feelings. I don't hate you. It's just you're too young. You know, see? I'm a senior. You're a freshman. Can't you see that some things weren't meant to be?
My dad's 20 years older than my mom.
Ew! Really?
You think I'm a big loser, don't you?
No.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, you remind me of me when I was a freshman.
I do?
Yes. Well, with one little difference. At least you have a friend.
Who?
Yodeling.
Why did you have to be creepy?
You know, I really, really hate to break up this beautiful love triangle, but let's go.
Yeah. Margaret, I have to go do something bizarre. But if I don't make it back, I want you to always take a piece of me with you. Okay? Of course, I meant that figuratively. All right, here we go. Somehow we have to override the mainframe.
Right, just
It's out of
doing
my level of
stupid shit
expertise, but
myself.
if we can locate the microprocessor and gently give it... All right, or we can move to plan B.
What? You think you can kill me? Huh? What? You think you can take me out? Come on, Dirk.
You show it.
No, okay? No. I'm not gonna let this game destroy my life. But the guy from the game... What?
Boy, I really hate to be you now, dirtbag.
Here's a strange question for a military man. Do you ever think maybe violence isn't the answer here?
Yeah, right.
I was doing the whole thing of like,
That's not funny, punk.
where are they now? Ask chick.
Love me.
You okay?
And I'm gonna keep this bed rest won't take care of
Go ahead, mind the bar. I'll take care of it.
Morbid curiosity.
Have a nice flight, dirtbag.
I think that hurt.
That's called handling Dirk. From where I come from, that's
Handling
called getting
dirt,
tossed over
more
the
like it.
bar.
Oh.
Okay, boys. Let's rock. That's right.
Some good old cartoon sound effects. Oh shit! It's here! It's finally here!
It's here. It's here.
It's finally here!
There's no more time for expectation. Shut up.
That's the happiest I've ever been. Thank you so much for the raid, Miss Vix. Lovely as always to see you. We'll do the customary shout out, but you know how much I love yourself, your stream, your people, everything. Thank you so much for the raid. For people who don't know, you're doing
And it's for you. I don't know you, but I'm sure you're a jerk. Hey, I've only been here a few minutes. What's going on?
For those who don't know me, I'm Obscurity. I'm a pain in the ass, but also I'm a variety streamer, as I hate the term. We're currently watching the classic tween show, Big Wolf on Campus. We're watching the last episode of season 1. We'll hop into episode 1 of season 2 after this, and then we're going to wrap up the stream from that point. But thanks so much for the raid. If you don't follow Miss Vex, follow her. She is, without a doubt, one of my favorites. That's why she's privileged, absolutely privileged with VIP status. But yeah, you're playing Hogwarts. Sounds fun. I'm sorry that I missed it. I was doing my own thing. But lovely as always to see you. Hope your stream goes well. If you need to run off and do whatever else, go to sleep, take a shower, walk the cats, wash the dog, mow the dishes, please do.
Between the two of you.
And I'll see you soon. But if you want to stick
I
around,
believe the Italians refer to it as a vendetta.
we're watching some terrible
So I'll
TV.
just-
Get back there, punk.
Lovely. It's always good to have a chill one. That's why I'm doing just a watch-along one this time around. We're just watching some, as I say, Big Wolf on Campus. I don't know if anybody actually remembers the show.
Take your best shot. What? No. Take your best shot, but
It was weirdly one of my favorites as a kid.
I never missed.
He was facing a video game character that came out of the video game. Face it.
Game over, dirtbag.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you show.
So, the Italians call it a vendetta, huh?
Yeah.
Traitor.
I mean, come on. Traitor? No, I was, I got your back. It was all part of the... I bet the stars are really beautiful tonight.
This is just a very, very corny. Oh, you missed your date. Very corny kids monster of the week show, kind of like a
Jennifer loves
Buffy,
you. It's
but
on Conan tonight.
more kid friendly. But had some decent
Video
moments.
games, timing is everything. Unfortunately, it's pretty important in real life too. So I may
Our
not
hero
have
here,
had
Tommy
perfect
Dawkins, is a
timing
wheel.
with Stacy, but I
Shock
did
horror.
have the next best thing. A good excuse. Stace, hey.
You're 5 minutes late.
Oh,
Whole 5
I'm
minutes.
sorry,
Shit.
but I had to go home and get you this. I don't want you to sit here and be all cold. And...
Thanks.
You're welcome.
We got some lovely
Much better, huh?
90s guitar.
Yeah, it's nice. They're so beautiful.
Yeah.
What's going through your mind right now?
Don't wolf out. Don't wolf out.
He's got a
Just
boner.
how nice it is to be here with you right now. Well, at least I took care of one of my problems. The other one wasn't gonna be so easy.
Gosh. And that's
I got
how
over my
season
video
1
game
finished.
addiction pretty quickly thanks to Dirk Strike'em. And of course, Stacy.
Hey, how are you?
And of course, sorry I did say hi to the rest of the chat. Cinnamon Roll, thanks for joining the raid, and as well, Badger 2202 underscore. I would have said full name to be formal and polite. We've got one more episode to watch, and then I said we're going to call the stream. But thanks very much for all of you who joined. Pardon me. Where is the next episode? Oh. Oh. Open VLC.
It was our last game of the season. We were playing Pleasantville Catholic, and man...
We've actually got decent quality now. Once they went to season 2, we all managed to capture the quality of this this TV show, pretty well.
We've been undefeated up till now, but there were only 10 seconds left in the game, and we were down by 5.
All right, let's go, guys, come on! Blue 10-11! Blue 10-11! Ready, set!
Coach called a flea flicker, but it fell apart when the linebackers blitzed. I
Of
knew
course.
it was all up to me.
Come on, Tommy.
Suddenly, there he was. Bronco Nastanovich, the best football player Pleasantville Catholic ever had.
Come on, Putner, try to get through me.
The weird thing was, he'd been dead for 61 years.
61 years this very day. What happened to the original gear? Oh, we'll get a pro wrestling episode at some point.
It all started
I don't remember any of the episodes of this, other than like
everyone had their mind on one thing.
one.
Beating Pleasantville Catholic. Well, maybe not everyone.
Oh,
Give it up, Tommy. Stacy's gone.
He's
and
dead.
she's never coming back.
Merton, she's not dead.
Oh,
She just went to college early.
Yeah, she, left 2 months ago and hasn't written or called. Diagnosis? Don't.
dead. No.
And anyway, you said you were over her.
I am, sort of.
Look, if you really want to get over her, okay, you need a diversion.
And you go.
No, not the Catholic football players. Come on, a female diversion. Take
That was
Yon schoolgirl, an
inappropriate.
unspoiled portrait of purity. Note the uniform.
Also
Pleated
inappropriate.
with care and cut to dance above the silken kneecaps of sweet, innocent lasses.
Saying something about sweet, innocent lasses?
Hey, if this is a you don't like being ogled thing, I could always offer a sincere apology. So, failing that, I could always muster up a high-pitched girlish plea for mercy.
I'm sorry, Merton here gets a little worked up during game day. But, then again, who doesn't?
Me. I hate football.
Yeah.
I'm just here to see what's up with this whole curse thing.
What whole curse thing?
You know, the reason you guys never beat us. All those mysteriously blocked field goals and phantom tackles. People say it's a curse.
Well, it's not a curse.
Ghost?
Bad luck.
Yeah. Losing 5 or 6 times is bad luck. Losing 61 is a curse. And anyway, I just stopped by
They were
the
definitely
pictures to
perfect.
see if anything, weird shows up.
Well, I'll be sure to watch out for the phantom tackle.
Yeah, you do that. What's your name, by the way?
Merton Dingle. It's a Welsh name, actually. Not
Yeah,
uncommon.
she becomes the mainstay
Tommy Dawkins.
for the next,
My name's Lori.
well, this season, next season.
Well, like I said,
Yeah, no,
everybody
she's
was
the main
the
one.
game.
And she's
Even
not,
the local TV station showed
they
up to
kept
cover.
kind of teasing that the original girl would find out and join, but they never actually did. She was just a love interest. So Laurie's a bit better that she actually becomes a proper character.
You might live in a bottle on Master's shelf, but you'll always have room in my heart.
Today's game was as close as ever.
I
We were
love it.
down by 5 with 10 seconds left and no more timeouts. It all came down to this play.
All right, guys, come on. Beat it. 1, 2, 3, go! All right, let's go.
I don't think any of them knew what they were shouting
Then
there.
suddenly, I got this feeling that we were gonna pull it off. Maybe it was the fans cheering for us, but something got me extra psyched for that last play.
All right, let's go, guys, come on. Move 10, 11. Move 10, 11. Ready, set, up.
I do prefer seasons 2 and 3, not just because the video quality is better, but as I say, you actually get her being a character rather than just being a corny love interest.
This guy was.
And two,
I
obviously,
just knew that he was the only thing
probably gotta-
standing in between me and a 61-year-old losing streak. And that was all it took to wolf me out.
they get a wee bit of special effects budget with this. I mean, this is, yeah,
Unfortunately,
early
I
2000s, so
wasn't in
this
a condition to
is
stick around for high fives.
nearly 25 years old,
I had to get out
if
of there
not
fast.
25 years old.
You gotta help me, D-Wolf. Please.
Here's a
Aw.
soothing haiku I wrote. Wind blows meadow grass, bending back every place. Raindrops feel so nice.
Absolutely. Thank you so much again for the raid.
Merton, that's amazing.
Have a fantastic sleep. Have a fantastic weekend. And see you when you stream next.
Yeah, no more shame, no more humiliation, no more. What's another word for shame and humiliation? Dawkins!
We'll see you tomorrow. I'll hopefully be there. Tomorrow is work day, but I've only got one thing I need to do at work tomorrow, so I'm actually relatively clear. Depending on what side of the fence that lands on, should be there.
Get ready for some overtime.
Ooh.
Oof, boy.
You can't do overtime in football. Bless you. Thanks again. Go get some sleep.
It was always nice
Say
to
hi to the
appreciation from the
pussycats.
fans, but I had to find Merton fast.
And enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Listen, I saw a ghost in the game. No, seriously, man, he was wearing this old-timey football jersey and a leather helmet.
A ghost?
Yes.
I don't know where my cats are. I thought they would have been down here by now, but nope.
I don't understand that. You're the one who got me to believe in all this creepy stuff in the first place.
I mean, because it's just such a sunny day, they just found a sun patch and went, fuck it.
I wrongfully
This is
accused
where
the
I'm
lunch
spending
lady
my
of
day.
witchcraft.
Come on, Merton, you've got to believe me.
They don't want to come to the dark and gloomy basement.
Why don't you tell me all about your little ghost friend? Sorry, maybe the air quotes were a bit much. What do you look like?
A bar, but not because it's high school. It basically is a bar.
I don't see anybody.
What was the one in, because they had a bar in,
He was just
Buffy,
here
right?
2 seconds ago. Don't tell me you didn't see him.
Yeah, yes, man, let's get back to the game, shall we? You did wear your helmet, right?
I think it's just literally, this show's completely a Buffy ripoff.
I guess I can't blame Merton. I wouldn't believe in something I couldn't see either. Of course, I wasn't having that problem with my
Canadian
football
Buffy.
playing ghost. I'd already seen
Was it
more
what's called?
of him
I
than
can't remember. I
wanted
can
to.
picture it. It was a very, very similar look. That's as far as my mind goes.
Hey, Dean, have you seen anyone kind of
Hey,
funny
Palmer, how
around
you
here
doing?
lately?
Are we talking Center Square funny? Like Whoopi Goldberg?
No. Forget it. I just feel like I've been followed, that's all.
Hope you're well. I saw you got your pass into the US. Congrats.
What do you want?
How about a friendlier greeting?
Lori, come in. Please.
Can't
Are
complain
you
too
hungry?
much. It's been a
We got some
sunny
meatloaf
weekend
in the
on a weekend that was
fridge.
meant to be shit.
No thanks. Listen, I came by because I wanted to ask you something. In that game today,
but
on that
it's
last
been
play,
nice.
you saw something, didn't you?
Letting you in the magnets.
No.
I know. I tried to tell them. I was like,
I don't know
look,
what
this
you're
guy's
talking
gonna
about.
apply.
I
His
didn't
name
see
is
anybody.
Parmo.
I didn't ask you if you saw somebody.
Fucking
I asked you if you saw something.
idiot. Don't let him
Now
in.
that you mention it, you might want to take a look at this.
And look what happened.
Did you see him too?
No, I only saw it when I developed it in the darkroom. I
But
was
congrats.
using some
Make
high
sure you've got it
contrast paper grades and a
all
UV filter,
saved
and
to your
then suddenly
phone,
there
ready?
he was.
Do you guys mind?
Yeah, it's
keeping it
usually
down?
pretty
Trying to
quick.
watch Britney Spears
It is
behind the music.
obviously always best to err on the side of caution and apply early.
Oh yes, my brother Dean. Don't worry about it.
No, the guy in the picture.
Oh,
But yeah,
no,
it's all on apps
Well,
these
I did.
days.
Come with me.
You have to do it for Canada. I have to do it for UK now.
Mom, Dad, I'm leaving. Bye.
If I'm just
Britney,
visiting.
you are a legend.
Where else do you have to do it for?
Shut down for the night, but that didn't stop Lori.
A few other places you have to, which is slightly annoying. Mostly because you have to download all these different apps. So I've got all these apps on my phone for like different countries. I'm like, oh, I've got an app for Canada. I've got an app for the US. I've got an app for.
This is Nasty Hall. It's short for
I
Bronco.
can't remember what other
Stanley
countries
Memorial
you
Hall.
need to
It's named
download apps
after this
for.
guy.
That's him. That's the guy.
That's stupid.
In loving memory of Bronco nastiness.
Yeah, I legit do.
Came here like a million years ago and died
They're
in the
not.
middle of a
The
pleasant
folder's
drive.
not
Smacked his head on that goalpost.
like named Visa. It's like named.
Unexplained tackles. It was him.
Like
No,
I
it was
don't
his
need these
ghost.
anymore.
This is so
But
cool.
I
I
just
love
sort of
stuff
know
like
I
this.
will need them
Really?
again.
You like supernatural stuff. Did you ever hear about the rumor of the werewolf at our school?
Yeah, I've literally got a
Yeah, but
folder
nothing
on
cool
my
like that ever
phone
happens
with.
in our town.
That's how many there are as well.
Take my jacket.
Thanks.
Just in case I go back to these places, but Canada and US is there. Yeah.
Is anybody there?
But yeah, there's Canada. I've got the UK one already, but I haven't used it yet.
Not a wolfed out for sure.
The US. There's one for. I don't think it's a proper one for Prague, but it's. I got one for Prague.
Lori and I may have figured out that there was a real
One for
live
Japan
ghost
as
out
well, which is not a visa
Didn't
one.
mean we knew
To
what
be
to
fair,
do
it's
about
a
it, which is why we went to the only person I knew who would.
customs one.
Oh, yeah.
So some of them are
It's a
customs
ghost.
ones, to be fair.
A non-corporeal, partially photosensitive plane hopper. Yoo-hoo?
Oh, come on, Murphy.
Yoo-hoo.
We gotta send a ghost up to the big
When's your trip?
Football field in
I
the
know I've
sky.
asked before.
Now,
I
are we
always
gonna
forget
do
because
it? Hold
my
on,
brain.
Okay, just because he looks nasty doesn't necessarily mean he's evil. I mean, Bronco may be like one of the ghosts in The Sixth Sense, featuring Bruce Willis playing against type as a
I don't remember shit
child psychologist.
shit
What happened?
anymore.
Well, after Die Hard, it was hard for Willis to shake his blue-collar appeal.
What happened in the movie? He does this all the time.
I was
Well,
just saying, when's your
plagued by
trip?
horrific-looking ghosts,
I know you've
and he's
said
scared
before,
of
but I
them, like
always
you
forget
are.
stuff. So
But then he
what's the
realizes
actual
he
date?
just has to fix a problem they had before they died.
So you think if Tommy can help Bronco, then somehow he'll
October.
go
So a while away. But as I say, it's
This
good to get
thing
the shit
cannot be
prepped.
opened. Yeah, for the record, I loosened
Flying to
that.
JFK.
You and I
Never
will head
been
down
to JFK.
Catholic, take care of Bronco. Lori, I'll walk you.
I can't remember where I flew
Actually,
into.
Tommy, to connect with Bronco, you need to be in a focused, premeditated
I must have
state.
gone to JFK
so
at
you
some
can work
point.
on that, and I'll walk Lori home.
I'm trying to remember
Excuse
when
me,
I
nobody's
flew
walking
into
me
and when I've
No,
flown
yeah,
out
totally.
of.
I was thinking about driving. Did I mention I drive a hearse?
No, actually, I'm going with you guys.
Yeah,
listen,
I'm
Lori,
trying
that's
to remember
a
if
great
it was
idea, and we're appreciative,
in and
but
out of the
seriously,
same
things
one.
could get a little rough.
'Cause often, for whatever reason, I'm in one and out the other.
Second-degree black belt.
Oi,
in
oi, that sounds
Taekwondo and
smutty in
Judo.
some way.
Oh, that's cute. I broke
I
a
can't
nail.
remember.
That'll come in handy when the
But I'm
ladies from the Phantom
really sure I didn't land at
boxer-size
JFK.
aerobics class show up. We got a ghost to deal with, all right? Ah. Would you care to drive?
It's usually the way things work out for me. It was exactly that. For whatever reason, I'm in one. Dallas is such a messy airport. Not in necessarily a bad way, but it's just
Hello,
huge.
Nasty,
It's one of
if
those
you're
really
listening.
astronomically
We
big
know your life
airports.
was cut short in its
I
prime.
don't know if I necessarily call it bad
We
airports.
know
Just
you had a bright future ahead of you in
massive.
college.
Well, ain't this sweet?
Perhaps not as an English major.
You're having a party for me.
There he is. Oh, you guys see him?
I'm afraid they
I've never
can't
actually
see
visited
me.
Texas. I just
All
was in the
they
airport.
do is hear
But as I
me.
say, the airport's
Actually,
fucking huge.
I can also smell you. Mentos?
Ah, that was my eye, you pencil neck.
Okay, Bronco. Why don't you tell me what I can do to help so you can move on?
Oh, you want to help me, do you?
We just want to help you, buddy.
Actually, not far from
You
the truth.
gotta shut up! One day, way back when I
Well,
was playing Pleasantville High,
hopefully you got most of your shit sorted now that you got your
coconut on the
Esther.
goalpost and died.
You're nearly all ready
As
to
I
go.
lay there all woozy, I promise, no matter what, I would never let my boys lose against you mutts. And I didn't for 61 years.
Kudos, by the way.
But today I let them down.
And what is it exactly you're looking for now?
You mean
It's
flights?
real simple, you see. I want to take the hot shot punk who
Or
showed me
bus?
up.
Or whatever you're
Make
gonna
sure he
do?
winds up
Train?
on the sidelines. Permanently. Listen up, chum.
Nice.
Here's the deal.
I'm weirdly jealous of that.
All you gotta do is give me one more crack at whooping your tail.
Yeah.
Just you and me, right here, right now.
Yeah, genuinely I'm weirdly jealous of it.
He said that if we helped him, he'd go away.
I'd love
but the
to
hallmark
see
of effective leadership is the ability to modify one's
more of a
course action in
country
the face of changing circumstances.
and
So
do
then
like
you were
bus
wrong.
or train or like some sort of like that
Okay,
travel.
Bronco.
So that
If I
sounds
beat
fun as
you,
hell.
you go away forever?
Sure thing.
I know people
boy.
complain about it,
But when I beat
I'm
you,
weirdly into
you
it.
gotta take a long time out. 6 feet under the turf.
Can't believe I'm making a deal with a ghost.
Oh, like, dude, I'm so
But
jealous.
okay, you're on.
All right. What's going on here? Do you
I was
have
meant
an
to
explanation
train
for all this?
from Vancouver to Seattle at one point, and the train got cancelled last minute. I've sort of been a bit nervous to do it again. And I definitely hope, and I don't think it's going to happen to you, but it did happen to me.
I'm done with the JV, so let's bring on the starting squad.
I really want to do it. I wanted
Let's play ball.
to do a train, do a bus. I'm really most interested in what you think of LA. Because I really didn't like LA, but I wanted a second opinion.
I'm just gonna.
Oh, you!
Yeah. Bonuses of that, but yeah. I just really struggled with LA. It's huge. It's probably the biggest place I've been to in the
Game
US.
over, Bronco. It's time to hang up the cleats.
Like I found San Fran easy to walk around and transport around. Found New York easy to get around. It definitely feels bigger than New York, and I even went from Manhattan to Brooklyn and so on.
Get out of here, fuzzface.
I guess it's just New York's easier to navigate because you can just like hop on a train and
Was that what I
for
think it
all
was?
the jokes in movies and all the
depends.
jokes in TV
What did you
shows,
think it was?
the trains in New York are great. Like I can't recommend them enough. If you're getting around and you don't want to walk place to place, the subway's amazing.
Laurie, are you okay?
Where were you just now?
Well, I went to go call the police.
The police. Why? We broke in here. We're the ones who'd get busted.
Right, which is actually why I didn't call them a second ago.
I think you guys better bolt.
What about the trophy case? Are you gonna get kicked out?
No, go. It's okay.
Is that in Queens?
I'll figure something out.
I can't remember where I stayed.
Well, Mr. Baxter, mind telling me who did this?
But it'd be a mix. Like, I'd walk
ghost
sometimes,
and a
catch a
werewolf.
train other times.
A ghost
It's not terrible to walk around.
Very funny, young lady.
I was about
felt bad about
40 minutes away from the Empire
She
State.
was the kind of girl who could take care of herself. Well, the Pleasantville Catholic curse was broken, and Bronco had finally retired.
It's brilliant.
Every now and then, when he feels like
It's
being
cheap.
his old nasty self,
It's really easy to figure out.
throws in a cheap shot here and there.
Way easier than...
The next day at school, everything was back to normal. But for
That's
some
fucking
reason,
dope,
I
man.
couldn't seem to get my mind off of Lori.
Hey, Tom! Hey, did you happen to catch Lori's number?
Unfortunately, I wasn't the only one.
I'd like to talk to her about transferring to Catholic.
Why?
Well, I think I'd respond well to the increased discipline, the heightened faculty supervision,
Well jealous.
and of course the hot chicks in uniform, for whom I have the utmost respect.
Lori, what are you doing here?
Well, they don't take too kindly to trophy case vandals over at Catholics, so...
You got kicked out?
Well-
Cool!
But that's crazy. I'll just go over to the headmaster and explain everything.
Explain what? That a werewolf and a football player who's been dead for 61 years had a little one-on-one scrimmage in the hallway?
Okay, yes. You put it like that, it does sound a little weird.
Yeah, well, the disciplinary committee didn't really go for my version either, so they booted me.
That's after being meeting
Any
Pete and
chance
being
you'll
shouted
continue to wear
relentlessly
the old
in the
uniform?
middle of
Because you
Times
wouldn't really-
Square.
That's not gonna happen. Okay. Perhaps on special occasions?
Special occasions like shut up about the uniform or we'll kick your butt day?
I don't observe that holiday.
No.
And that was
I think
mostly
my
just 'cause you
Catholic
got
school
shat
days are
on.
over. Besides, I think I'm gonna learn to like it here. Later, boys.
See ya. I know my standard of what's normal is a little different from most people's, but I gotta admit, I don't meet girls like Lori every day.
Well, speaking of, we're going to raid Pete. In Dallas to meet a friend. Austin to see Sammy, nice. LA to see Todd. Bay for sports. And staying in San Jose, or Ham Jose. Because the things you want to see, nice. I've only been, out of all those places, I've been to LA and New York, that's it. Been San Fran, but downtown San Fran, and Seattle, and North Carolina, and that's it. I think that's all I've been to in the States, to actually going to a place. Anyway, let's go say hi to Pete. I assume you've been in there or already there. Gonna take this train to San Fran a couple of times? Noise. I love San Fran. It's just a stunning place, and so much to do and so much to see. So it sounds like it's gonna be a hell of a trip. Anyway, let's go. Bye, everybody. Thanks for everyone sticking around who did. The raid from Miss Vix, the bits from Viva. Laters.